Like the Saints caught this enormous break too, by the way, or the game would have been even uglier than it was. That throw that bounced off of Juju Smith-Schuster's hands and right into the Saints defensive tackle, Collin Saunders, should have been a TD. And man, was my man James Kelly pissed when that happened. The rare F-bomb via text. Instead, what it turned into was a classic big man INT moment, thanks to the call of my dudes, Kevin Harlan and Ross Tucker on Westwood One.
There's a shotgun snap, the fake handoff, the quick throw at the goal line is deflected and it's intercepted on the play by Saunders. He runs the big man, the 10, near sideline 20, on the near sideline 30, got a block in from behind. The former Chief is taken down. The Saints big man got it on the ricochet at the goal line on a pass intended for Smith-Schuster. That was a thick pick. That was a thick pick.
What a legend. A thick pick.
Thick pick.
It was a thick pick.
Thick pick.
Would have been even better if that thick pick had been a thick pick six. A 100-plus yard thick pick six. Although I'm not sure the thick pick could have made it all the way down there. You imagine like the oxygen coming out like at midfield, then alongside of him with a tank. Either way, it was an incredible play. And it did still help New Orleans stay alive in that game where they essentially were getting their asses handed to them. Gotta love the big dude, Collin Saunders. And the story with that guy, a former high school running back who only received one D1 scholarship. He won a third-round draft pick of the Chiefs, wins a couple of Lombardis, and then last night picks off Patrick Mahomes in the end zone on a deflection for his first ever INT in a huge spot. And all of that was just seconds after we found out, courtesy of Joe Buck, that his brother is also a Taylor Swift backup dancer on the Eras Tour. And, of course, the timing of that mention and the interception caused conspiracy kook alarms to go off all over social media. I mean, the conspiracy had a field day with this one, right? You know, the National Fixed League engineered the whole thing so they could get Yoko Swift's backup dancer a shout out and the tour mentioned on the broadcast. And oh yeah, somehow his brother is also a Taylor Swift backup dancer, which Joe Buck mentioned a few seconds before the pick, which of course teed up conspiracy guy to come out of the woodwork. Guys, it's all fixed. So that's Yoko Swift's backup dancer. Click the plug on the broadcast. Hello? Checking him. Getting the love from Taylor on stage. Check it out. Look at the moves. Look at the dance moves. Conspiracy kooks aside. Anyway, want to get that in before the end of the 3 hours. We'll come back with the after hour. Regarding the 3 hours, my thanks to Green Bay Packers safety Xavier McKinney. Also, Army head football coach Jeff Monken, the XR4 Ti. If you're wondering about that fourth hour, it is an exclusive hour. You can only find it on the Roam Fast channel. So go to any one of our platforms. It's free. Free streaming TV. You do not get this hour on radio. You do not get this hour on X. You get this hour on the Roam Fast channel. It is free. Will Blackman will be joining me momentarily. Don't go anywhere because, believe it or not, I am coming right back in a few minutes. All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh cracked American cheese, bacon. And the second bite is like fresh cracked American cheese, bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast.
Did you know that GUC's utility rates are not only low in the region, but also the state? That's right. When you combine the average electric, water, wastewater, and natural gas into one bill, only people in 2 of the 15 largest cities pay less than GUC customers. Only 2. Low rates and high reliability. Working in the best interest of the community rather than shareholders. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Pirate fans, East Carolina tips off the 2024-25 basketball season soon, so now's the time to purchase your season tickets. High-flying senior R.J. Felton leads the charge on the men's side, while Farmville native Maimai Joyner looks to lead the women back to the NCAA tournament. Men's season tickets start as low as $125, while the women are just $45. Go to ECUPirates.com or call 800-DIAL-ECU to purchase your tickets today.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kyra's Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at KyrosFloats.com. Kyra's Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
There's a special deal at U.S. Cellular where you can get 4 lines for just $90. It's perfect for you, barbershop quartet.
That's us.
There's no trade-in needed, and it comes with 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Captain Bo Brooks of Power Water Outfitters. When you're catching fish on the Pamlico, come to our place and pick up your Smithy cast ironware that'll sear your fish to perfection. We also have men's outdoor clothing, marshwear, Grundens, Duck Camp, and AFCO. We carry Bahia sunglasses and have all different selections of those. We are a fully functional fly shop where you can chase fish on the fly. We are Pirate Water Outfitters, 108 North Market Street, downtown Washington, North Carolina. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Go Pirates.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
How's everybody doing?
My God! Don't give me that homer. You know that. No.
Hey!
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Flip that, Shirley. Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
Tony Dunn, you will not be making the Pirate Radio Live Open at this time.
It was just such a fresh of breath air.
Well said, Sean.
I can't even feel my head up. Somebody got a big old head that wears these things.
That would be me. Jamie, I have a gourd, son. I sit there every day.
That's a tater right there.
That's all. I love y'all, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927 FM. And we'd love for you to hang out with us on Facebook Live and YouTube, as we've got a fun show coming your way today because it is College Football Tuesday with Mack McCarthy. We will talk all things college football in hour number 1. Hour 2, the Mully Man will join us to talk some football and some MLB postseason as well. And in hour 3, Bryce Williams will give his thoughts on what he saw take place in Charlotte on Saturday. And we'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors as well. And good news, bad news. Bad news, no Movie Ticket Monday. Good news, it's Movie Ticket Tuesday, as we will be giving away 2 tickets to Golden Ticket Cinemas, who now has an IMAX theater, which Jarrett saw Joker 2 in the IMAX, said the picture and the experience was great. The movie was bad. So, Jared, welcome in. You recommend the IMAX, but not the movie.
Yeah, the screen and the sound was great. It's just what I was hearing and seeing was not.
There you go. All right. So do they have, is Twister still in the theaters? I saw that a long time ago. That would have been a really good IMAX. So, now I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming out and what I can go experience in IMAX over at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Gladiator 2.
That would be a good call. So we will give away 2 tickets. Golden Ticket Cinemas coming up in hour number 3. Shirley Rhodes is here on a Tuesday. Left side.
Strong side.
How you doing, John?
Doing great. And when we do go Pirate Radio Outdoors, we have a new sponsorship for that segment.
It's not C.J. Stroud with the Houston Texans. It is
Caleb Stroud. Stroud's Marine.
There you go. And head of the table, former ECU head basketball coach, color analyst on many platforms.
Yes.
Namely ESPN Plus, radio,
ACC Network Extra, CBS Sports, Flow Sports,
Pirate Radio.
You're
a Flow guy?
I am.
As much as they charge for that, I bet they pay you well.
They really do.
Flow games.
They really do.
Bringing in the dough.
I've got a second home now, thanks to that.
Mack McCarthy's here. How you doing, Coach Mack?
I'm good. I've been waiting for this hour since Saturday night.
Sir, I have as well.
Because all the talk we've had about college football and the NFL and all that, if this didn't tip you toward college football being the best entity out there, I don't know what did. We went into the weekend with no real headliner kind of games and had a great weekend of games.
We went into the weekend saying, man, what a terrible slate of games. We'll have to wait till next weekend, which we do have a great slate of games for this Saturday. But what we call here at Pirate Radio Weird Score Saturday, we haven't had it all year until last Saturday. A lot of weird scores, a lot of weird outcomes.
And that tends to happen when we have that really kind of weak slate of games, not W-E-E-K, W-E-A-K.
Mac, let me just say you are what's wrong with this country.
What a compliment.
Wow.
Because
that's pretty
big. You can't just prop up, celebrate something. You have to put something else down to celebrate something. What does the NFL have to do with our awesome Saturday?
The NFL can be the NFL. It's just not as good. I'm not putting it down. elevating college football.
Do you watch? Get out of Chandler. Do you watch Red Zone on Sunday? No, you watch a bunch of cars ride around slowly around a circle.
Not slowly.
You don't even know, Mac. If you hung out, let me say this. Chandler, go talk.
I'll just say this: if the Washington Commanders were 1-4, he would not be getting upset like this.
And they're a great story.
I don't think that's true. Let me ask you this: do you have fun on Sundays?
Watching games, yes.
With who? Who do you watch games with?
J-Bone and you.
Wow, that was, and you, and that is a great experience because we have all the games on. Well, they took the Panthers game off because they were getting blown out. It was the only game not televised in the whole bar.
So where's the game at?
But all of those games and the witching hour come down to the wire. You had Colts, Jags, Ravens. It happens every week in the NFL. We have great finishes, great games.
But do you have the students carrying the goalpost 2.5
They should all be arrested.
To dump them in the river?
No.
Do you have storming the field, embracing the pig in Arkansas?
Players pushing fans. The college football is out of control, Coach. The NFL, we are proper fans.
My goodness.
All right.
For real.
You
know, the fan, the enthusiasm, the crazy games, the Miami coming from 25 down in the fourth quarter to win.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it really is awesome.
Yeah. But I'm not going to say I can't say it's better because you still have some weeks where you have 49-6 and you don't get those things in the NFL. You get, unless Washington's beating up on somebody because they're killing everybody. But normally the games are tight.
The Commanders top 5 in the power rankings.
First thing Max told me when he came in, he said, "Y'all top 5.
Y'all top 5 for
top
sure.
5 for sure."
And the second thing I told you was the Commodores' performance Saturday was the best since Brick House.
When is your stand-up routine? Where are you playing next? Are you? Never mind. All right, moving on.
We're not going to have Coach Mack here for long in person.
You know what? That's why.
Can we be nice?
Maybe that's why I'm upset that this is coming to an end. That Mack's leaving us. So I'm taking it out on Mack.
I think he's celebrating a little bit, Sam.
Not at all. Coach Mack sent me a schedule of his games he's calling this year. I didn't even look at it because it makes me sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm acting out, Coach Mack. It's because I miss you already. And I'm going to miss this football season when it's over because, as Max said, it is awesome. We had and by the way, I remember September's over. When we talked about these games last week, any chance, Vandy beats Alabama? You said no chance.
No.
Any chance Arkansas beats Tennessee? No chance. A lot of no chances that happened this weekend. Vandy beat Bama. I still can't wrap my brain around it. I watched so when Bama was down 23-6, I took the Bama, money line, and was like, they're going to win this. There's no way they don't win this game.
Do you remember what it was at?
It was pretty much, it was even.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like even money. So from what I saw, Vandy just kind of at the end ran the ball and got first downs and did whatever they wanted to do. How do you explain that?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of explanations, but Alabama clearly wasn't 100% ready to play. But I thought 100% Vandy was going to cover because of Pavia. Diego Pavia is a transfer from New Mexico State. His offensive coordinator Tim Beck came with him. The whole offensive staff, I think, came, and the head coach Jerry Kill came, and wherever Jerry Kill goes, they win. He was a head coach for a long time, but wherever he shows up as an analyst or a special assistant or whatever, that they do good things. And I thought Pavia would occupy the ball and they would occupy the time, and sure enough, they had it 40 some minutes. And time of possession. Everybody keeps saying time of possession is overrated. I'm not so sure about that.
You hear that, Coach Nichols?
How is Princeton doing, Sean? Give me a Princeton football update.
I'll be glad to.
On the year, Vanderbilt beat Mack's Hokies. They beat Alcorn State 55-0. Lost a tight one to Missouri, and then lost at Georgia State.
Yeah, weird.
Princeton is 1-2 on the year with A loss to Lehigh.
They're tough. They're good.
35-20. Beat Howard 30-13.
That's a good win.
And then Columbia, they lost 34-17.
You just can't figure. You're not going to beat Columbia this year. Come on, Coach Nichols. Pick it up. All right. Mack, Arkansas over Tennessee. If you see that fire burning over there, that's my Heisman ticket for
Nico. Yeah. He hasn't played well.
No. Even in the wins.
Well. The very best game he's played was a bowl game a year ago.
Yeah. So Tennessee loses
$8 million NIL.
Are Arkansas fans happy about that? Like, do they want Sam Pittman to lose and leave, or do they like Sam Pittman?
I think they like Sam Pittman. I think they just wish he would win more, but yeah, we've had that conversation about a number of coaches that are on the hot seat. Do you do something now, or do you give them a chance to turn the program around?
That is hitting close to home. Mike Jones, who? Michael Jones in the YouTube chat said, "Is Houston still employed?" Yes, he is. Pirate Zach said, "Clip is such an old head." What did I say? That was an old head take. Oh, that was the joke. I was just being antagonistic. No, I like fans having fun and storming the field.
And taking goalposts down to downtown Nashville and throwing it in the river.
Right down Broadway and throw it 2.5 miles down to the Cumberland River. And they've already dug it out and are selling it.
They're chopping it up. Yeah. They got to pay the fine somehow.
I do think if you go in the field and bump into a player and he smashes your nose, then that's on you, not him. I have that take. Is that fair?
Yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah. No charges right there.
You're not supposed to be there.
And one thing I didn't know until this week was that the fine goes to the other school.
So Grimesland Bigfoot says, per the new NCAA rules, Vanderbilt has to pay Alabama $100,000 for tearing down the goalpost.
That's an SEC. That's SEC rules, not NCAA.
God. Well, good.
And Arkansas, they're a repeat offender. They at $250.
Alabama's going to wipe their butt with that money. We don't need this. $100,000
for a goalpost that is not even in our stadium. This is y'all's goalpost.
But then Vandy, what'd they do? Get a? Did they have like a dive team go in and get it, Coach Mack, or a? How'd they get that thing? A crane. But they get the goalpost out. They're going to cut it up, sell it, and recoup some of that $100,000, I guess.
Yeah, they were so happy to write that check.
Oh yeah, no doubt. All right, back to our teams that lost. Texas A&M hammered Missouri. Washington beat Michigan. I got talked out of Washington last week.
Yeah, I was that was one I absolutely missed on. I thought Michigan was going to be fine, and the other one I was sure about was Syracuse, and they did it, but barely,
and won outright.
And Lincoln Riley 5-7 in his last 12 games.
I was going to say, should we even bring up Minnesota beating USC as a big upset win? Like, is USC even worthy of that?
I don't know. They got a big game this week. They better win at home against Penn State, and they are a home dog.
We got some great games this week. Zach, can I get you on a mic? I'm going to give you my Outsiders top 5 for the week. So, number 1. So, UNLV was number 1 for many weeks for me. They lose at home to Syracuse. Not a terrible loss, but that's enough to drop them from 1 to out of my poll completely.
All the way out.
Yes.
Wow.
Mac,
did you watch the Syracuse game?
I watched a lot of it, yeah.
Because it was a little... They definitely could have won it.
Oh, well, that changes everything. No, it doesn't.
Put them at 2.
All right, number 1, Boise State.
Yeah.
That running back is nasty.
Number 2, Army. Again, a lot of people would take Navy ahead of Army, but I've had Army ahead the whole time. I'm keeping them there. They're rolling. Number 3, Navy.
Yep.
Number 4, first time in, because my poll likes winning. But my poll does ton of respect to tough schedules. My poll likes when teams score 60, 70 points. Give me Tulane, number 4.
I like that. Put them there.
All right. Number 5, welcome in, Warhawks.
General Booty.
UL Monroe gets in after a win over James Madison. They are now 4-1 on the season.
Ah, wow. Wow. That's a pick.
Good win by UL Monroe.
Is UNLV still getting votes? into the top 5?
Well, I'm the only voter, so no, they're not. Should I have a panel? Would y'all like to join me as voters?
The Pirate Radio poll.
No, I'd rather criticize.
It's a lot more fun, right? All right, Zach, who did I leave out? UNLV.
Yeah, they're if you want to keep them in there, you can. Sadly, Liberty, even though they have the worst strength of schedule in the country still.
I thought about that. Undefeated Liberty, I'm not quite ready to put them in yet. And after seeing what ECU did on Saturday, I don't know if Liberty has even a quality win at this point.
They don't, but they're undefeated. You got to respect that at least. And then a personal favorite of mine so far, North Texas.
Oh, yeah, they're putting up a lot of points, right?
Their only loss is the Big 12 leader right now, Texas Tech. Somehow, Big 12 leader.
Big 12 is going to be wacky the next month.
If Texas Tech plays Iowa State for the championship in the Big 12, there are going to be a lot of people lost a lot of money.
By the way, so this happened to me on my video game. I won the Big 12 with Utah, and I did not make the playoff.
What rank were you?
And I was like, well, how is this possible? But it's because the 4 highest rated conference champions get in. The group of 5 gets an automatic spot, right?
It technically, it's just the 5th highest. That could be a Power 4 school who goes below a group of 5 school.
I don't know what that means, but I did not make it into the playoff because 2 group of 5 schools made it into the playoff.
Yeah, so that means the 3 other Power 4 conferences had their people get in.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 automatic spots were filled by group of 5 schools because there's not guaranteed to be a Power 4 school filling that spot.
Right. Which, in real life, Coach Mack, could we have Mountain West champion Boise State ahead of Big 12 champion Texas Tech?
Yeah, a whole lot of chaos would have to happen, but possibly, yeah.
So, okay, probably not, but somewhat possible.
Yes.
Okay. Which we just kind of all think, okay, it's going to be the Power 4 and then one of our teams. But there's a chance if the Big 12 eats each other all year, they're eating the Big 12, then we could have a little funky stuff happen.
Yeah, it was designed for the 4 spots for the Power 4, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Could have some party crashers. Okay. All right, so
when they rewrite it after 2 years, they won't make that mistake.
They'll be like, yeah, we found a flaw in our system. All right, Matt and Hadley are late checking in, but they're here. Hello. Robert says Army, Navy game, both undefeated, would be awesome. I agree. I would typically, like for years, I would be into Army, Navy. Now, don't really care. That would definitely get me back on board.
They would play back-to-back weeks at that point, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Conference championship, then the game.
But the conference championship game would be at the higher ranked team, right?
Yes.
So it would be on campus, which would be nuts.
Wow. Yeah.
Also, this week, Navy has nobody, so they're guaranteed to stay undefeated.
The Keith Sweat special.
Army only got UAB, and Trent Dilfer hates his own team, so.
Yeah. But is Army looking ahead to ECU?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they are. Oh, yeah.
What's everybody laughing? Let's see. Steve's in the house. Steve, by the way, said, hey, yo. And also said,
hey, yo.
Go Gator.
Go Gator.
I left Florida, Tennessee off this list completely. Is that fair? It's at Tennessee.
Yeah, no, it's not fair because Florida's played just a little bit better, and Tennessee, who the heck knows?
I should put it in at least the conference matchup slate. It wasn't a headliner.
No,
Okay.
Conference matchups is where it belongs.
Okay, all right. Steve says, thank you to Alex Harper and the ECU football players for helping us load and unload donations for Hurricane Helene relief. Good work, ECU football team. Jamie is sitting on an airport runway getting ready to take off. Had to come say hi to my guy, Coach Mack.
Jamie, go Indiana.
He's heading he's heading to Vegas to put all the bets on Indiana to win it all. PJ's in the house. Did I mention Jerry? Robert says, what does Coach Mack think of Dan Mullen as a head coach, and specifically his failure at Florida?
Well, I don't know that he failed at Florida. He failed by their standards. They'd take him today, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And what he did at Mississippi State is pretty incredible, to be honest.
You would like Dan Mullen to coach your football team?
I think under most circumstances, you'd have to have a serious conversation about his comments about recruiting. That kind of killed him.
What'd he say?
He said it wasn't time to talk about recruiting, and there's always time to talk about recruiting.
Did he say that while being employed?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it led to him being unemployed.
Grant, Little Nugget checking in.
What's up, Little Nug?
We met Little Nugget yesterday. What a treat.
Pretty normal-sized human being.
I would say, yeah, he's normal. Grant Matthews, Coach Mack, went to ECU Norfolk State, called into the postgame show, and said as a promotion, I guess they gave out the Little Nugget of the Game award and put it on the video board, and it was him. And he said, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but I don't think I'm a Little Nugget. Well, now he's embraced it. He's done what you got to do. He has embraced the moniker.
I like it.
He is Little Nugget. We got to meet him yesterday. Luke says, Luke, how do you even ask this question? If ECU goes 10-3, do you let Houston stay? I mean, yeah.
How do you fire him?
Who said that?
That would be Luke.
Luke has not been watching games.
You win a conference championship, and you're going to fire him because he lost to Charlotte? So they're going to win 7 in a row.
It is in your contract.
What's that?
That if you lose to Biv Poggi 2 years in a row.
Oh, that is true. I got to fire him.
Yeah. If you're the AD, he's gone.
That is true. But he's gone now. I don't give him a chance to win 7 in a row. So this hypothetical would not happen if I was the AD.
Gotcha.
But in real life, if ECU goes 10-3, wins the American championship, I'm gonna keep him. Great question, Luke. Skip is in the house. Little Nugget says normal size is a bit of a stretch. In fact, you could afford to be stretched out a little bit.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's take a break. When we return, headliners. We've got headliners. I should put the top 4 college games up against the top 4 NFL games this week.
Heck yeah.
Since Coach Mack wants to be so combative.
Heck yeah.
Crap, now I have to do it to prove his point further. We'll have our Outsiders games to watch. Not a lot of those. Some key conference matchups, a little Heisman report, and Coach Mack has an interesting nugget about the headliners. Some similarities in the lines of these games. We'll talk about that and more when we return after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. Our technicians stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is here to help with all of your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC needs. Facing electrical issues due to the elements? We're on it. Plumbing concerns or emergencies? We're ready to fix it. HVAC struggling to keep up? We'll bring the climate back under control. So go to callnublue.com today. Go Pirates.
Are you ready for football? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Powersports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
This is Dr. Phil Perdue from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Pirate Towing is now the exclusive towing partner for East Carolina Athletics. Pirate Towing has over 20 years of experience, open 24/7, and they can always assist you. Don't be stranded and wait for hours. Pirate Towing offers all roadside assistance to come give you a tow or jump start on game day or any day. Say Pirate Towing in your phone today and let the stress of car trouble go down. Pirate Towing, 955-4670. That's 955-4670, and also on Facebook. Pirate Towing, the preferred towing partner with ECU and Pirate Nation.
There is road work outside, but plenty of food and fun inside at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. Park right across the street and make your way in for a great lunch today or drinks with friends. There are over 40 beers on tap and plenty of new specialty cocktails to choose from. Don't forget about Singo on Tuesdays, trivia with DJ Captain Morgan on Wednesdays, local artist live music on Thursdays, and the best Sunday brunch starting at 10:30 a.m. Be sure to follow Fish Street Hardware on Facebook and Instagram for all the 411. Go Pirates!
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
This is Brian Bailey, host of The Brian Bailey Show, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Caleb Stroud of Stroud's Marine grew up on the water and has loved boating his entire life, and that's why in 2012 he decided to give back to the marine community by creating a way for boaters to order pre-owned, salvaged marine parts online. Stroud's Marine was born to offer incredible prices and unparalleled customer service. Their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com for more information. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts. And Pirate Radio is excited to announce that Inky Johnson will be the 2025 Leadership Luncheon speaker on Monday, March 17th. Inky is one of the most highly sought-after speakers in the world. Some of his clients include Chick-fil-A, State Farm, AT&T, the University of Alabama, University of Texas, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens, and Atlanta Braves. For sponsorship information, please contact Mark Alexander at 252-327-2173 or email him at mark@pirateradio1250.com. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Shirley, Zach, and Jarrett on that side. Sean, myself, and Mack McCarthy here in Studio A. Coach Mack, when you were the head coach of East Carolina, you brought Charles Barkley here to Greenville, which was awesome.
I did.
Did you bring in like speakers and folks to talk to your team, talk to your program? Did you do that stuff?
We did, and a lot of it was locally sourced, as the phrase goes right now. But we did a lot with what we call our self-improvement series, if you will. So we had people from law enforcement, people that were body language experts, people who, we all walks of life that we brought them in a series of talks, maybe 5, 6, 7, some years even 10 outside speakers.
10-4. Inky Johnson coming to Greenville. That's a big deal. Looking forward to that. All right. Robert says, if Rich Rodriguez came to ECU, would he be able to bring his wife and girlfriend to the sideline? Now, I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but it sounds reasonable.
Probably. I don't see why he wouldn't. Skip says, we have never been able to defend the triple option. All right. And moving on. Headliners. So, I was wrong. I forgot that TV gods have taken over football gods, and the Red River rivalry.
There we go.
Shootout. No. Will not be at noon. It will be at 3:30.
I did not know that.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. Breaking news, telling folks what they need to know. Because I thought that was always a nooner. At the Texas State Fair.
That part's still true.
Nobody stopped me. No, Coach Mack. It's called the State Fair of Texas.
Oh.
I heard that on the show. That they don't want it called the Texas State Fair. It's the State Fair of Texas. We got to make sure we say everything correctly, okay?
Do they sing the Eyes of Texas?
Every 30 minutes. Yes. You have to stop what you're doing, put your horns over your heart.
Did you just see Coach do the horns down?
He's canceled.
Buddy, they're coming after you.
I hope.
As we speak.
Jared, can you edit that off our TV screen? We don't need Coach Mack getting
Black
canceled.
it out.
You'll never call an SEC game again.
Been a few years anyway.
Oh, man. Yeah, that game's at 3:30. And I heard a good point, too. You always hear throw out the records. Sometimes you don't need to throw out the records. Like, a good team is going to beat a bad team. But this one is wacky, no matter who's favored, who's playing, who's coaching. It seems to always be a really good game.
Yeah, it does. It's been crazy, and there are several rivalry games like that. Auburn, Alabama, it doesn't really matter. They play some incredible games when one team's not good. Even Georgia and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech was in the top 10 one time, and a losing record Georgia team beat them. They've had some crazy games too, but this one is wild. And that's why 14.5 points seems like an awful lot in a game that's crazy.
Yeah,
I remember the Caleb Williams coming out party in this game a couple years ago, where we found out about the true freshman Caleb Williams.
Mac, are we at the point now where, with all these teams losing, is Texas right now ahead of everybody? But I'm kind of just waiting on them to have a slip up at this point. Like, are they really going to run through everybody?
Here's the question related to that is, will they overlook Oklahoma looking forward to the Georgia game?
Georgia. Is there a bye anywhere, or is that the following week?
I'm not sure.
Chandler.
I think it's
Jared,
the next game.
Get on that. Look that up. You know what, Chandler? Don't worry about it.
I was looking up their remaining schedule.
Georgia's next week.
Yeah.
Wait, so you had it on the page?
Yes.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I didn't know what you said because I was looking at it, and I can't multitask.
So you're good at finding the information. You're just not.
I was up there before you even asked to do it because I was ready to go down the rest.
He's literally on the page.
Yeah.
Radio, you have to actually.
You got to speak,
it.
man.
Yeah, you have to say it.
Thank you, Jared.
Oh man,
good question, Coach Mack. Overlooking your rival in the Red River Shootout rivalry. No, I don't think they'll overlook them, but it's a crazy game. Where's Georgia at? Texas at? Where's that game?
That's in Texas.
Attaboy. At a boy.
Then they go to, at Vanderbilt.
And now, Coach Mack, now we got a problem. Are they overlooking Oklahoma and Georgia to Vandy? Oh, boy. Man, how cool would that be, a Vandy student? And you're like, hey, we might stink, whatever, but we got Bama and Texas at home this year.
Yeah.
Like, what a year. And
you check off Bama. Let's get another goalpost in the river.
Yeah. All right, Coach Mack, what do these 3 games have in common? Penn State at USC, Ole Miss at LSU, and Ohio State at Oregon.
The visitor is favored in every one of them by 3.5.
That is interesting. Which one of those 3.5 visitors do you like the most?
I think the way USC played, I should like Penn State the most. But,
yeah.
So I guess if I had to rank them, I would like Penn State the most, Ohio State next, Ole Miss I'm a little shaky.
I would be shaky too, but I've heard a lot of folks question if LSU is worthy of the number beside their name at this point.
Yeah, well, you can say that about everybody.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Who is?
Should we even have rankings at this point?
No, you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. But somebody's going to do it, even if you say, okay, no rankings till the college football playoff rankings come out.
I want to do something real quick. Chandler, I'm going to tap you in. You take over the rest of for about 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
I just need you and Mac to go for 3 minutes.
All right.
Starting now.
Let's see. What do we want?
How about let's criticize Clip's Outsiders games to watch?
Outsiders games to watch. He has Coastal Carolina at James Madison.
The little luster off that game. Coastal not very good. James Madison losing to the War Hawks or whoever. Louisiana Monroe. ULM.
General Booty.
Yep, last week. And App State, not nearly as good as usual. Struggling a lot, and they're at Louisiana, who is still pretty good. But you know what happens when you have a weak slate? We get crazy scores.
That's right. That's what we saw that last week.
Even though these games aren't good, look out in the group of 5.
Now, if you did have to replace these games with another one, what is the game that kind of intrigues you on the Outsiders?
Gee whiz.
Coach Mack's a Power 4 guy. He don't know the answer to this. He looks down at the group
the Outsiders?
Yeah.
Not really.
That's a joke. I know. I only have 2 up here because there's not a lot of good ones. There's really no good ones this week.
There were actually no good ones.
We're going to have to
wait. Maybe we
should
have left that blank.
Maybe I should have left it out. Good point. All right. I'm almost done with my exercise here. Let me find one more. And I will ask a question to Jarrett. I'll ask everybody. Jarrett, I'll start with... You know what? I'm not going to start with you. I'm going to start with Mac McCarthy. All right, Coach Mac. I'll be able to do this week because I don't have to work on Saturday. So I'll get to choose whether I want to watch my 4-pack of games on Saturday or 4-pack on Sunday. Would you rather watch Texas, Oklahoma, Penn State, USC, Ole Miss, LSU, Ohio State, Oregon, or... Commanders, Ravens, Lions, Cowboys, Bills, Jets, 49ers, Seahawks?
Not even close.
Okay.
Not even close. I think you could list any 8 teams.
I know.
You could list any 8 teams.
Yeah, you're a college guy.
I'm a college guy.
All right, Chandler, you got the same question. Texas, Oklahoma, Penn State, USC, Ole Miss, LSU, Ohio State, Oregon, or Commanders, Ravens, Lions, Cowboys, Bills, Jets, Niners, Seahawks. This is the only football you can watch all weekend. Outside of this, you're doing other things, but you can watch these 4 games Saturday or these 4 games Sunday.
I got to go with college football.
Okay. Is that your true answer?
Yes.
With or without Mac McCarthy here threatening?
I promise.
Okay. Coach, put the gun down. Let the man just answer.
Please, I have a family.
It's an implied gun. It's not a real gun.
All right. Hey, good for you, man. I look at you kind of as an NFL guy, but I feel like even these segments have built your love.
Well, see, I get to watch NFL every Sunday. I don't get to watch college football.
You are on the road. You're at the game.
Yeah, so I'll be excited to be able to sit down and watch wall-to-wall football on Saturday.
Jarrett.
I'm an NFL guy, so I'm going that, but this is a bad week to compare. The college football slate is juiced.
Yes. I knew Jarrett would go NFL, but even he is struggling because of the headliners this week.
Also, where's Raiders Steelers? That's a storied rivalry.
Well, we're not getting in a time machine, so if we're going back...
Terry Bradshaw is not going to walk through that door.
Good.
Zach, I know what you're going to say, but you can say it anyway.
College.
Yeah. All right, there you go. I mean, my team's in it, so I got to go NFL. So I'm biased on this. Chandler, you did bring up an interesting point. If Washington's 1-4 right now, how do I feel
about the NFL as a whole? Probably not good.
Yeah,
you would not care.
But Mac, I like them both. I love them both.
Okay, that's fair.
I love football.
Sports.
Sports are great.
I just think the emotion is way more prevalent in the college game. The fans, the atmosphere, and I know there's some stadiums in the NFL that do a great job, and there's some passionate Bills fans and the crazy Raider fans and the Packer fans. I know all about that, but the fact that you also have 134 college football teams too makes a difference.
So
you're bound to get some great games.
That argument there, or that statement there, I feel that way about the sport of basketball. I like college basketball 100 times more than the NBA. How the NBA, the I don't know if the product's better, the players are better. They barely miss shots. If you go to like an NBA like shoot around, go to a game, they don't miss in the pregame. It's pretty incredible. Little different out there at if you go to a college game, but the atmospheres, the passion, all that makes college basketball more fun to watch, in my opinion. But with football, for some reason, I'm not quite there yet, where I still like them both for what they are. But they almost are completely different sports. Although now the NFL looks more like college than it ever has.
What, just like
shotgun,
amateurism,
pistol,
spread, like offenses kind of wide open and stuff?
I was thinking because of a watered down product.
Could be.
Not a lot of great quarterbacks right now.
Yeah. I mean, I can think of one off the top of my head.
I meant great quarterback play.
Jaden Daniels. Speaking of Jaden Daniels, who won the Heisman last year, Coach Mack. Heisman stock watch. Zach, you want to jump in on this? Ashton Jeanty. Is that his name?
Jeanty.
Gene. So he's got 1,000 rushing yards.
1,031
through 5 games.
Yeah.
16 touchdowns on 95 carries.
And he doesn't play the whole game?
He has played the first half of 2 of those games only.
I mean, that is pretty insane.
He has more. Oops, sorry. He has more rushing yards than ECU has total.
Okay, that's enough.
Sorry, that's a lot of teams. That applies for a lot of people, not just ECU. Just saying.
Should Cam Ward's stock go up, Coach Mack, if they're trailing by 25 in the fourth quarter to Cal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he personally won the game.
Yeah. Who's the quarterback? Was it Phillip Rivers or... Yeah, I think it was Phillip Rivers. They used to talk about, he's got all these comebacks. Well, yeah, he has to come back because he throws 2 interceptions in the first half.
Because his team sucks.
And because he put him there. But you're giving Cam Ward props for what he did.
Yeah, on the road, 2 games in a row where he was, made spectacular plays, and he is the reason they won, and they're still undefeated now. You can complain about the fact that they barely won the last 2 games, and had they not had a little help from the officials in both games, they may not have been in that situation. But yeah, I think he's still the front runner, and obviously Milroe and your boy Nico, who you had the futures on.
Done. Milroe still.
Yeah, he hasn't played a great game this year. He played great in the bowl game last year, but there are still others who have a chance. From Beck to to Dart to Gabriel and Milroe could get back in it too.
No doubt. I was going to ask you some other names. Dart, Gabriel, anybody? Is there a Jaden Daniels this year this was, again, about the time, maybe even a little earlier, where you said, could this LSU quarterback win the Heisman? Is there anybody, is there a dark horse even at this point, or is it all just the big names fighting each other?
I'd say Cam Ward's the closest thing to it, Jaden Daniels, because Jaden Daniels was the entire offense at LSU, and that's almost what Cam Ward is, aside from that one tight end he has.
They had Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
Oh, well, yeah.
Without Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors wouldn't have gone as high.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what? You guys take over. I like this. And Miami, the way they're playing, is not going to run the table. They're going to lose at some point. So, how many losses can Miami have for Ward to win? And coach, with all these big teams and big players knocking each other off, it helps GT to perhaps he'll get the invite. But will they pull the trigger and give it to him?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And, he's not going to be on the national stage nearly as much as these other people in high-profile games.
And Barry Sanders has the record for most rushing yards. We looked it up yesterday. Is it 26-something?
26 million.
It's crazy.
He was close to 3,000 yards.
Someone posted a comparison earlier today. Somewhere on Twitter, and Gene-T's only like 30 behind his game 5.
Pace. Yeah.
So he's there.
That's nuts. All right, we'll take another break. We'll come back. One more segment to go with Mack McCarthy. We'll see if there's anything I missed. J-Bone on Sunday was watching his Raiders, Coach Mack, and right beside that, watching Talladega.
Yes, sir.
Where there was some action going. He wanted Kyle Busch to win.
Yeah.
You wanted the opposite.
Yeah, Kyle Busch pulled out.
Bad move at the end.
And nobody went with it.
That sucked.
Well, we'll talk a little NASCAR, see what's coming up this weekend, and have more for you. Hour 1, Pirate Radio, live on a Tuesday after this.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Regulators! Mount up.
Dink Burrito is your ticket to adventure in a tortilla. We combine bold flavors to make new kinds of burritos, tacos, and bowls, like honey truffle buffalo chicken or teriyaki shrimp. Once you're Dink, you'll never want the same boring burrito again. Dink Burrito is also the official burrito of the ECU Pirates, which we all know and love here in G Vegas. 108 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Come join the Dink Burrito Mafia. Hope to see y'all soon.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Brian Buck with Buck Insurance Agency. This season, when you attend your favorite sporting event, take the game day pledge. If your team is playing, win or lose, support your team to the end of the game. When you leave early, you risk missing your favorite athlete making the play of their career. When our family buys a ticket, we always plan to stay to the very end. Take the game day pledge this season with Buck Insurance Agency. Play to the end, stay to the end.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
There's more to fall than just Pirate football. It's also a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. Why should you list your house for sale in the fall?
It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
Are you tired of the same old fast food routine? Shake things up for lunch and dinner at Clean Eats Cafe. We've cracked the code to make healthy dining tasty and affordable. Whether it's a power lunch or a family dinner, we've got you covered. Sit down in our cafe for a brainstorming session or catch up with friends. Even stop in after a workout for protein smoothies or a protein iced coffee. Our atmosphere is welcoming and our food is fresh. All for about the same price as fast food. It's time to ditch the drive-thru and feast on flavor at Clean Eats Cafe, Red Banks Road in Arlington Village.
Pirate Radio.
Where it is a first down. Pirates.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michael and Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns, and fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them at Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now back inside to your host, Clip Brock.
All right. Thank you, Zach. Jarrett's here. Shirley. John will be back in a moment. Oh, he's right there. And Mack McCarthy joining us. All right, top 10, top 25 picks last week. I had Michigan losing to Washington and UNLV losing to Syracuse, 2-0 for me.
Look at you.
Look at me, running me to 7-5. Coach Mack had UNLV losing to Syracuse, had Miami falling to Cal, and you were right for 39 minutes plus, or 59 minutes plus in that game. But Miami gets the win. Your record is 7-5. Chon had Michigan losing to Washington and Texas A&M losing to Missouri, and the Aggies put it all over the Tigers. He has 2 games back as we head into this week, week 7. And should I be fancy or be smart, Coach Mack?
You're a fancy guy.
I'm neither. I'm going to choose to be fancy here. And I'm going to, instead of going with one of the big games and probably making the smarter, easier pick, I'm going to go with Colorado, knocking off Kansas State. Buffs playing well. K-State, fine, decent team. But this is 10-15. This is like after every big game. We're going to need a palate cleanser. We're going to need something to kind of settle down with. But this one won't be a settle-down game because it's going to be up and down the field, a lot of points. And Colorado is going to beat Kansas State Saturday night. So give me the Buffs over the Wildcats for my top 25 team to go down. Mack.
This one is one of the bigger layups of the year, Oklahoma.
Yep. John?
I was going to go Colorado too, but I'm not going to choose the same one as you. I'm going to go give me Colorado. I was going to go Cal over Pittsburgh, but cross-country travel, I don't know if I want to do that. Give me Colorado. I like them.
All right.
Which is crazy because we were talking about, where does Colorado go from here?
Crime's done.
Bury Colorado.
They'll probably lose this game. But I wanted to be fancy. I'm surprised you didn't go with the layup. You went out of the layup line.
I saw Colorado at home, and I like them.
All right. Top 10 team to lose. My Nico ticket is burned, Coach Mack. My national championship ticket is still alive and will still be alive after this game with the expanded playoff. But I'm saying this is the Buckeyes' year. And I'm going to say they go to Oregon and knock off the Ducks on Saturday night. Give me Ohio State over Oregon. Coach Mack.
I like that one a lot. Although I think I'm more with my heart than my head with thinking LSU is going to beat Ole Miss, and I don't have a lot of confidence in Lincoln Riley, even though they're at home against Penn State. I'm going to go with you.
All right, and Sean.
Do a little points racing.
I'll go LSU over Ole Miss at home in Death Valley.
Good choice.
The lane train derails. All right, Coach Mack, we've got 1 minute left. Who won in Talladega?
Recky Stenhouse.
That's right. You said that yesterday, Jared. Recky won. That's pretty appropriate, right?
He is awfully good at the super speedways, and he was in the right place at the right time. And of course, Keselowski did his usual job and caused the huge wreck, and then still almost won. So things were all normal in Talladega.
Where are we at this weekend?
The Roval, which is absolute gimmick. 100% hate it.
Jared?
Yeah, same. It sucks.
So who are the favorites? Like Chase Elliott, or who are the?
I'm thinking Allmendinger. So maybe Truex.
Van Gisbergen.
Yeah, him too. Just nobody in the playoff.
All right. There we go. Coach Mack, enjoyed it, man.
Fun.
Thank
y'all.
What do you do on Saturdays? Do you have like a spot where you watch everything, or does Miss McCarthy have you doing stuff? Like, what's your Saturday like?
No. She doesn't bother me. She prepares all the appetizers.
Oh man, good setup.
We do a menu ahead of time.
What you got this week?
What comes out at noon? What comes out at 2? What comes out at 4?
You've got your schedule?
Yeah.
I want to see that one.
Doesn't everybody have it?
No, you've got it.
Can we come over this Saturday?
Who's got it better than Mac?
Nobody.
That's awesome right there. Thank you, Coach. We'll take a break, come back. The Mully Man joins us on the other side. Back with you on a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live after this.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies, and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Opportunities await for all students in Pitt County schools. We open doors by finding pathways to provide the best possible chance of success for each to reach their career aspirations of choice. As we head through the 2024-25 school year, we will continue to guide our students for the different journeys of life preparedness. We are committed to enhancing academic achievement and developing personal growth through work-based learning of our many career and technical education programs, college readiness, and solution saluting those who will be serving our country in the armed forces. Engaging, empowering, and elevating students to be successful citizens, workers, and leaders in a global economy remains our mission. Please visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org to learn how we grow minds and invest in our future through 38 schools and one community. Education, the key that unlocks doors of opportunity.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that are important to our customers, employees, and communities. While we have grown in size and presence, we have never forgotten our roots. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. Our success is your success, because to us, this is home. Go Pirates! Bankwithunited.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's bow time. Some classics never go out of style, like fresh egg, American cheese, and hickory smoked bacon on a made-from-scratch biscuit. But why stop there? Pair it with crispy bow rounds and a hot coffee or medium drink. Your morning deserves a breakfast that has it all, from the fluffy egg and crispy bacon to the melted cheese and, of course, a legendary Bojangles biscuit. That's the ultimate breakfast combo. Order in the app or at Bojangles. It's bow time.
Mumfest returns to historic downtown New Bern October 12th and 13th. Join Riverside Automotive Group and Bojangles for 2 days of Mumfest family fun featuring Protown BMX carnival rides, acrobats, dog shows, amazing craft vendors, live music, and tasty festival food. Bring your friends and join us for this amazing fall celebration. October 12th and 13th in historic downtown New Bern. Hey, Mumfest fans, it's go time.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Drive a little and save a lot with Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, plus they offer a service to all makes and models in a state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com. Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's newest movie theater and is open in the Greenville Grand location on Greenville Boulevard near the Cracker Barrel. And now IMAX is here. Catch a movie in Greenville's only IMAX theater with laser projection, precision sound, and custom theater with stadium seating. And as always, unlimited popcorn. Get your movie tickets today at gtcinemas.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style at Golden Ticket Cinemas. Now, back inside your host, Clip Brock.
We will be giving away 2 tickets to Golden Ticket Cinemas coming up in hour number 3 of today's show. So stick around for that. Yesterday, Johnny Robertson dropped a bombshell on us. The list of teams that have been beaten by the teams that East Carolina has defeated this year. So ECU has 3 victories. We got Norfolk State. We got Old Dominion. We got UTSA. The list of teams that those teams have defeated are Bowling Green, Kennesaw State, Houston Christian, VMI, and Virginia State. Not an impressive list. Not a who's who.
Not even close
of
to
college
being
football. Here's another one. This is from Stefan Igoe.
Ngaiowe? What?
Stefan Ngaiowe.
Stefan?
Hoist and sauce.
Hoist sauce?
Steve and I go hoist the colors. He broke it down. ECU, Mike Houston's record against teams that finished with a winning record. Teams that finished that season with a winning record. East Carolina has been in 29 such games during Mike Houston's tenure. 30 if you want to count Liberty this year. How many wins do they have? Chandler Mandler. 30 games against teams that finish with a winning record. And we're counting Liberty in that. How many wins does ECU have in those games?
2.
Oof. Little low. Jared says 5. Zach says 4. All of y'all are non-believers. The answer is 6.
Oh.
6 and 24.
Price is Right rules, I win.
6 and 24 against teams that finish the season with a winning record. Not good. Let's go out to the Big Rock Power Sports live line and talk to the Mully man, Mike Mullis. Mully, how you doing?
Good, buddy. How are y'all?
Doing all right. Mully, what a difference a week makes. We were at least thinking, all right, let's win the conference. Let's put together a little win streak here. And then you go to Charlotte and lay an absolute egg, one of the biggest eggs we've seen in a long time with ECU football. And now folks are questioning the future and the immediate future of the head coach, Mike Houston. It's that was tough to sit through on Saturday, and even tougher to sit through the fifth quarter after it.
Yeah, I thought about you. I think I even sent you a text, which is
appreciate it.
Unusual for me on a Saturday to on a tough game to go. Good luck, but yeah, it was. I mean, it was bad. I mean, there's no other. I mean, and to add insult to injury, and not that they did anything wrong or said anything inappropriate, but the two running backs, I think they kind of summed it up. The two guys from UNC Charlotte spoke in the post game. They basically said, hey, we imposed our will and we broke their spirit, and we knew when we broke their spirit it was going to be fun, and they commenced to have a little fun at the Pirates' expense. It was bad. It's funny, Cliff. You go. It's so hard to think of this team as 3-3, and I think that last game, obviously, recency has a huge bias on everything. But then if you look back at the totality, excuse me, of the games played, there's not one game that you really hang your hat on and go, for a solid, complete and total football game, we really played well right there.
Yeah.
We've had some moments that were better than others, but still nothing that you find that redeeming grace in. And I think we even said last week or the week before, every game at the beginning of the year felt winnable, and now none of them feel very winnable. And it's kind of sad difference.
Yeah, I mean, going into the game all week, we're saying, hey, let's have a stress-free fourth quarter. We don't get many of those. Let's have one that's not tight in the fourth. And the joke, and it's not a funny joke, the bad joke is ECU delivered that by getting blown out, and it was a stress-free second half for the most part as Charlotte took it to East Carolina. And now, I don't know, Mully, kind of a general question here. You can take it specific to Mike Houston and ECU, but generally speaking, we just saw an NFL coach fired today, Robert Saleh, with the New York Jets. What are the pros and cons of firing Mike Houston today versus keeping him around, firing him at the end of the year? Or I guess you maybe see, can he run off 6 or 7 in a row here? I don't know, but what are the pros and cons to firing a coach in season?
I mean, I think it's a very unique situation, and Robert Saleh found himself, being held hostage by Aaron Rodgers. So I think that situation was probably summed up in the hug that wasn't, 2 or 3 weeks ago between Saleh and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think you kind of knew right then, Saleh was probably in trouble in their thoughts. And Aaron probably went to him and said, hey, if we get rid of this guy now, we can salvage the season. Go get me Devontae Adams, and we can make a run at this thing. Whether or not they can, that's probably the selling point. Obviously, you don't have that in college. And I think you owe it to your guys to a point to try to keep some type of integrity intact. I mean, these upperclassmen that have been here have invested a lot in this program. And, probably the bigger problem is, Clipper, who do you give it to? Where do you go? Do you give it to Harrell, whose defense just got annihilated? And, can you imagine the conversations with Harrell and JDB trying to figure out, because of course Harrell's will say, look, we got to figure out something offensively to keep my guys off the field a little bit. And JDB's going to go, well, I was brought here to run the up tempo, and you guys were so good last year, but y'all aren't being very good this year. So I don't know. I just don't know how you do it. And again, the amazing thing is, theoretically, and I'm not suggesting that I think this is probability or maybe not even possible, but the Pirates could end up, 9-3. that's the weird thing is we're talking about firing a coach that's got 3 wins. Of course, we've all seen how we got there, and sometimes it's hard to look past the train wreck that has been leading the nation in interceptions and then turnovers and all these things. And then I don't know about you, but I was kind of fired up to see Caden Hauser, and boy, that was a bit of a disappointment. I think he was still running the Michigan State offense. He was throwing balls where there weren't even guys in frame on TV. So I don't know. It's certainly a tough set of circumstances over there. I don't know what the answer is, and I don't know if there's a better wait or get rid of now kind of scenario. I can tell you that I do feel like bye week couldn't have been any better time for the staff over there, and if they go out and just get dismantled by Army, maybe that's the end. Who knows?
Mike Mullis joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports live line. Pirates off this weekend, and as Mully said, will be at Army coming up the following Saturday. We will be with you 8 a.m. for an early morning edition of the Bud Light pregame tailgate on that Saturday, the 19th. Mully, it's not a bad week to be off as far as hosting a pregame show and a postgame show, because you got Texas, Oklahoma, Penn State, USC, Ole Miss, LSU, Ohio State, Oregon. This is coming off a weekend that did not have many headliner games, but had tons of upsets. So college football, as gross as it is when they're not playing games and conferences and all that stuff, it's about as fun as it's ever been when they're actually playing games on the field. And we should have another fun weekend coming up this weekend.
Yeah, more importantly, who's the powerhouse of the SEC powerhouse, Vandy? Who do they have this weekend? They're rolling. 3-2?
Jared, look that up, because Vandy, let's see if they can get a goalpost put up before their game. By the way, their stadium has been under construction for like 8 years.
They play Ball State.
Ball State, Mully.
Wait, party. No. That's next week. I'm wrong. Kentucky. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, they're on the road at Kentucky, right? Yep. They're going to the Bluegrass State.
Interesting. I mean, how about that one though? That was pretty fun to watch. I mean, coming off, the East Carolina game just ended. It kind of flipped over and watched the the last half of the third and the fourth quarter, and you're like, no way.
Yeah. They're just waiting for Bama to take over, and it did not happen. Mully, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike Mullis joining us. Which one of those games is your favorite this week? Texas, Oklahoma, Penn State, USC, Ole Miss, LSU, or Ohio State, Oregon?
I mean, it's got to be Texas, Oklahoma, right? I mean, that's
no
number one team in the country, and how long do they stay there? And yeah, I mean, that's a game with a ton of intrigue. And I guess you were supposed to come back, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I think that's in a weekend. You're right, of a lot of interesting games. I think that'll be the Dos Equis, man, for me, the most interesting game of the weekend.
I meant to bring this up with Mack. Could Quinn Ewers' return run the table and win the Heisman? Jared says no. Zach says no. Okay. Well, I missed too many games? Huh. Okay.
I think that ship has sailed for Quinn.
All right. Asked and answered.
But anything's possible. Who thinks Vandy's going to beat Alabama? So could Quinn Ewers still win the Heisman? Sure, Clip. It seems to be highly unlikely. I think it's possible that he could play himself into being in New York, and that would be a pretty good accomplishment.
All right, let's go to Sunday, Mully. Game of the week. The Beltway, Battle of the Beltway. Commanders at Ravens. What are you shaking your head about, Jared? What's the game of the week?
Lions, Cowboys.
Why?
I mean, that's...
The Cowboys?
Yeah.
Have you watched the Cowboys?
I've watched
They're
them.
so boring.
But the Lions are awesome.
Fine. Game of the week. Lions, Cowboys. What do you think, Mully?
Is it Thanksgiving? That's a Thanksgiving game to me. But, no, I like your pick, even though I know it's a little bit slanted due to the fact that of your allegiances and the fact that your guys are playing really well. I don't know that I don't know the Ravens. That's going to be quite a test. So we'll see how that shapes. Unfortunately, I feel like I have to go Ravens on that one.
Vegas is really disrespecting Washington here. The Ravens are a 6.5 point favorite.
Well,
I gotta say,
I mean, is this thing really for real?
Right. I'm a big as Washington hater as anybody, but Good grief. Have y'all seen what this team's been doing?
Back-to-back blowout games.
They score on like every possession. I don't know, man. It could get away from them, but I don't know. I don't see it right now. I kind of like the Manders plus the points there. Give me some outside perspective. What do you think, Jarrett?
I do think 6.5 is way too much.
That is total disrespect. Man.
I'm not comfortable laying either side, though.
Yeah. Who the Pack got this week, Mully? We got...
Question.
Pack got...
Cardinals.
They are a tricky team. That'll be a fun one in Green Bay. That line is high. Green Bay -5.
How about, Jordan Love, I swear. Love him 1 minute. I'm thinking, maybe we got another Hall of Famer. And, boy, what a knucklehead play this past week. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
He saved the safety, though.
Well, that's good.
3-2 Packers taking on the 2-3 Cardinals. The Cardinals they're a weird team. Washington crushed them a couple weeks ago. They have had really good performances in other games.
At Buffalo.
Yeah. So they are an odd team. And as I watch week to week, and I watched Bill Simmons the other night, he's like, maybe the Giants aren't that bad. I just don't think anybody's that good. Like, everybody is like even almost. Like, even Kansas City, they're undefeated. They have not looked super sharp. We still don't fully believe in the Vikings, even though they're undefeated. So I feel like the league is designed to be even, and right now we are seeing that design play out every week.
Well, you know what, Clip? We're also, Game 5 heading into Week 6.
Yeah.
And the shortened preseason.
Yeah.
I mean, are teams maybe just still trying to kind of find their stride, find their identity, and
maybe,
do we see a little bit more later? I don't know. You bring up a valid point. When you have teams, again, no disrespect to your Commanders, but when you have a team like that comes out and does what they have done, it kind of upsets the balance of what your expectations are. And then I think everybody expected more out of the Jets. I just think teams are in different places.
Yeah.
Than where you would have guessed going into the season.
Mike P. on the Robert Saleh firing says he had to go. Can't be putting Rodgers in a position where he'd have to start taking some accountability. Rodgers running the ship. I'm surprised Aaron Rodgers didn't name old Hackett as the interim coach there. That's his boy.
Well, you know what? When they took that on, that burden was theirs. And, last year, obviously the injury, but it still attracts the spotlight. And, yeah, that just, I don't know. I wonder what the feeling on that was from Saleh's standpoint, when they say, hey, we're bringing Aaron Rodgers in to start with. Is it a warm and fuzzy kind of deal, or is it like, man, I know this either better be a home run, or I know I'll be getting fired before too long.
Yep. Mully, let's talk a little baseball. I have not watched any of it. I've kept up with it. It's pretty bad when teams have to remind their fans about a zero tolerance policy for bad behavior. That has happened with the Padres. Are we going to see riots coming up tonight during the game? Just so you had did Padres players throw balls in the stands or something? Saw that
Yeah. And look, it has been very Bush, and it's been exactly what the social media masses want. There's plenty of things to pose Flaherty, yelling at their head. Just one thing after the other. Tatis has been a jerk, and it all started kind of when Profar catches the home run, and
that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
I gotta admit that was kind of badass, Mully.
I didn't think it was anything terrible, but to the Dodgers fans. And listen, let's not act like the Dodgers fans have never done this before. There's been other teams rolling there to play. There's always a story about somebody going to visit Dodger Stadium and getting their rear ends beat because they're wearing a Giants jersey or whatever. So I guess the Dodgers are a little territorial about their club and haven't liked the way the Padres have played to this point. But it has been very Bush, and it's unfortunate that these things. And then Dave Roberts gets involved, and he's accusing Tatis of throwing the ball at him in the dugout, and And maybe Tatis, I mean, who knows what his intent was, but, or well, that might have been Machado. Anyway, whoever it was.
Yeah, Machado, I think.
It's just all, I mean, guys, just play baseball. You have two very talented clubs. Just go play ball.
Mets, Phillies have been playing ball. I hate them, but it's almost impossible to win at Citizens Bank Park in the playoffs. The Mets were able to do that for a game, and now Game 3 coming up at 5:08 in New York, and it's a good NL East series going right there, Mully.
And is anybody better than the Mets right now? I mean,
Yes.
I mean,
maybe the Tigers?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. But, I mean, the Mets are playing really good baseball, and, they start to take on that feeling of, the team of destiny, or they get the back to being the Amazings. And, so, I mean, still plenty of baseball to play, but that was certainly interesting, and one that I do. And I look, man, I'm a huge fan of the 5 o'clock games.
Yeah.
It kind of goes perfect with dinner, and you're just watching the game, and you're not up forever. And then I always I'll watch the first couple innings of the Dodgers Padres, and next thing you know, I'm hooked, and it makes for a long day.
And boy, this is what baseball wants and baseball fans want. All 4 series is tied at 1. Tigers beat the Guardians yesterday, big home run in the 9th. They went at 3-0, and then Royals beating the Yankees 4-2. Salvador Perez, I don't know how old the dude is, still getting it done, still hitting home runs. Royals beating the Yankees, so those will resume coming up on Wednesday. And I don't believe did Gavin get in on? What do you think about Gavin moving to the bullpen here, Mully?
Well, I think it's probably again indicative of the season he's had that wasn't exactly Gavin-esque of what we've seen in the past. So I think he's probably very happy to be on the active roster, to be honest with you. And, it's an opportunity to potentially pitch in a World Series. So you certainly don't turn your nose up at it and then, change your aim for next year. But, yeah, I mean, I think the better way to spend that probably is congratulations on him for, again, making the active postseason roster.
Sure. All right. Mully, man, good stuff. Anything else before we let you go?
No, man, no. Enjoy your off week. I hope to catch up with you, maybe watch a little football with you. And
let's do it.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's a date. See you then. There he is, Mike Mullis, joining us, Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. When we take a break, let's open up the Fleet Feet Rundown, and I want to do a Did You See? And I know Zach saw this. I saw this, Zach, and I've been meaning to ask you about it, and I will ask you about it when we return on Pirate Radio Live and have our Fleet Feet Rundown. Also, Movie Ticket Tuesday. We'll be giving away 2 tickets to Golden Ticket Cinemas coming up in hour number 3. Zach's going to hit some music, and he just did right there. So now I can go to break and tell you that we'll be back in 4 minutes and 5-ish seconds.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. We have the 2024 Encore GX at 0.9 for 36 months. You heard it right, 0.9. We also have the Envision and the Enclave at 0.9. For GMC, we have the 2024 Sierra at 1.9%, the Terrain at 0.9%, and the all-new Hummer EV 849 lease for 24 months. Brown & Wood, 89 years in business in Greenville. 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This is Aaron Williams with New Blue Service Group. People have been asking, what's new at New Blue? And I'm always glad to tell them that we now specialize in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. As always, we offer plumbing, electrical, and HVAC, all while redefining service excellence. So go ahead, contact us at callnewblue.com. That's callnublue.com. Go Pirates.
Did you know that GUC's electric rates are the lowest in Pitt County? GUC's average residential electric bill, using 1,000 kilowatt hours per month with load management, is $21 lower than the investor-owned utilities and $34 lower than the local co-ops. In fact, GUC's average electric bills are still $10 lower than they were 10 years ago. Low rates with high reliability. That's the value of public utilities. That's the value of GUC.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Backed by popular demand, Jimmy John's invites you to get reacquainted with a couple of summertime classics. Dig into the Caesar chicken wrap with seasoned chicken, Parmesan cheese, lettuce, tomato, and Caesar dressing. Or turn up the heat with Jimmy John's Thai chicken wrap and top it off with their fabulous new fudge chocolate brownie. Don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com.
Big game season is here, and I'm not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. We're ready to blast the cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Get ready with us. Take your pick from the largest selection in Eastern NC. Grab a rifle on a scope, and we'll mount and bore sight it for you. Don't forget Springfield's Gear Up promo. Buy a 2020 Waypoint, get a 2020 Rimfire Target rifle for free. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best deals around. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Pirate Radio. No one can outwork us.
Like the way you move.
We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pool showroom in Greenville across from the Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools at 252-689-6557. Saturdays are for pirate traditions and beer. This season, Bud Light has a new limited edition purple and gold ECU bottle on sale now. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates and proudly distributed by the Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. Now back inside to your host, Clip Brock.
All right, welcome back into the program. Zach, is that Alex Harper creeping up behind you to tell us about the Fleet Feet Rundown?
He's stalking me. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, they run for you.
All right, Zach, Chandler, Jarrett, do you ever aimlessly scroll through your social media accounts? Whether it be your exes, your Instagrams,
TikTok,
your TikToks, your Facebooks, your MySpaces. And I do it just out of habit. You've seen me, Chandler. I'll just like click the button. Like, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Like, if I could leave my body and stand behind myself and look at what I'm doing, like, why are you doing that? You have a problem. So a lot of times I'll just scroll and not even look at what I'm scrolling. But something did catch my eye this weekend. I randomly came across the MLS standings. And I was like, where's our old Charlotte boys at?
We need some good luck in that city.
I hadn't watched them play all year. Didn't even know that they have played in 33 matches.
Almost done.
But I saw, Zach, they are 6th on the table in the standings, meaning playoff soccer is coming to the Queen City.
We've clinched it, and we've also clinched at least one home game.
You are wearing your now, if you're just wearing the shirt, is that a kit, or is the kit the entire uniform?
So the kit would be the whole uniform, and they don't call these jerseys. If you're just wearing the shirt, you're wearing a shirt.
You are wearing a shirt, as we all are.
Shirt.
That happens to be a Charlotte shirt.
It is.
Jared, are you shaking your head as we talk? Or?
I'm confused. I didn't even know MLS had started. How many teams are in the MLS?
Well, according to...
There's 15 in the West, or in the East.
Oh, so maybe 30 now.
Oh, wow.
Expansion, man.
30 teams?
Expansion.
15 plus 14 is how many,
29.
John?
29.
My bad, John.
That a boy. So, Charlotte is 6th in the East. It looks like the top 9 make it, or is there a play-in or something?
Yeah, so there's a top 9. The play-in is between the 8 and the 9. The 1 seed gets a bye.
Okay.
So that's very confusing.
Okay.
So a Charlotte professional team doesn't have to play into the play-in tournament or the wild card. That's awesome.
Last year we did, and we lost.
That sounds about par for the course.
When do the playoffs begin, Zach? Do you know that answer?
How many games have we played again?
33.
All right, hold on. We play 26 in our division and 15 out of the division. Is that right? Dang, that's a lot of games.
That's still a lot left, if that is the case.
Is it about 6?
MLS Cup playoffs. Playoffs will begin October 23rd.
Okay, so not 6 games, no.
Still got a little time left. All right.
But we've clinched.
Anything we should know?
Where would they be televised? Because I might get into some
Those
Charlotte.
are sadly on Apple TV.
Oh, really? No ESPN?
No.
Man.
Apple TV. Good luck. Yeah.
Apple TV. Okay. Well,
And we're talking about the playoffs?
Or our favorite website, Chandler.
Oh, gotcha.
That's where I watch them.
Could get Apple TV to watch this new Vince Vaughn show.
Is it good?
I have. It looks good.
What's it called?
Bad Monkey.
What?
Or is it called Brass Monkey?
It's
Bad Monkey. Oh, it's a comedy. Michelle Monaghan. Vince Vaughn. Rob Delaney. Okay. When is Severance coming out? Season 2.
Shoot, probably next summer, next fall.
You a Severance guy?
I've been meaning to get into it.
Oh, yeah.
I have not.
Severance 2 to return. Severance, I don't know. It is, it's good. January 17th, 2025.
All right.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. That's when I will sign back up to Apple TV. So I will not be watching the MLS playoffs.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Catch the reruns.
It's absolute BS.
I'll watch the highlights. All right. Anybody got a did you see? Did you see anything?
We've
see something, say something.
All right. We've already talked about Robert Saleh being fired from the New York Jets, but did you see that he had to be escorted out of the building today by security?
No, but I saw that he was escorted out. I didn't see that he had to be escorted out, as if he was saying, I'm not leaving. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think I said it wrong and you took it literally. So I meant that he was escorted out of the building. I didn't mean to say he had to be.
Okay, well, I mean,
sorry.
You you did make it sound like it was a big deal, kind of.
I didn't realize it until you took it literally, yeah. But I said it wrong.
Okay.
I said that he had to be. He didn't have to, but they just said So they just grabbed him and said, "You got to go."
No, I don't think so.
They tossed him out like Jazzy Jeff.
I think somebody just wanted to tweet that, like he was escorted out of the building. He could have walked out on his own, but somebody from the Jets or a security guy walked out with him. I don't think it was like a contentious situation, but I might be wrong. Remember when Tim Floyd went nuts at Minji's?
He had to be escorted out of Minji's.
It was a little much. They had police officers escorting him out as if he was going to jail. Dang. No, he just got kicked out of a game. I thought they went a little too far, but that was funny. Did y'all see anything?
Did you see D1 baseball put East Carolina at number 22 in the top 100 programs?
I did, and I didn't really love the tweet. Was that from ECU baseball themselves?
I believe I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And this is a minor thing, but it's very minor. But in the graphic, all you see is top 100. And then very small, it says ranked number 22 in D1's baseball top 100. Now, what I would have done is put 22 big and bold.
Huge.
And then under that in D1 baseball's top 100. Because being in the top 100, if this was basketball, we might throw a parade.
True.
Football?
Not hard.
I'd say, hey, at least we're in the top 100. Which we're right on the cusp.
I say not hard, but we're not even there right now, yeah.
Yeah, we were like 113th last year.
Baseball? No, our goals are much higher. So I would have just kind of flip-flopped that font. But, hey, I'm not a graphics guy. Who am I? I'm a nobody. Did you see? I wonder if Jarrett's about to say this. Go ahead. I'll let you do yours.
Drake May,
yeah,
starting for the Patriots this weekend against the Texans. It's going to get killed.
Yeah.
So the perfect week to start Drake May would have been against the Dolphins.
Or a bye, after a bye.
But Texans, I don't know.
One of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The John Moody says, I think it was appropriate. Tim Floyd literally lost his mind that night. That was fun. That's on YouTube for you young Pirates if you want to go see it. Josh says Uncle Phil threw out Robert Salah.
I made that reference.
Yeah. I know you did. Calm down, dude. We're going to give you your flowers.
1 month till college basketball.
Mike P said, I would have put, you know what's better than number 2? 2 number 2s. Number 22 out of the whole world. That has been a long graphic. A lot of wording.
Yeah.
Newton says the morning show on Apple TV is good too. What do you got?
Did you see?
Chandler is obsessed right now with John Gruden TikTok.
Oh yeah.
So John Gruden, did you see?
Hold on. First of all, I asked you this question, Sean. I don't know if you know, but is this so Gruden's board? I guess is this like his new thing?
I mean, he has nothing else to do. He's not coaching. He's not doing any TV stuff.
He's not emailing.
So I guess he's going to take his talents to TikTok.
Now, is he unhinged or is he?
He is unhinged, and I am worried about whether he is using like performance enhancing drugs because he is fired up to talk about some football. You can tell this man misses talking about football and coaching football. Right. Here is him talking about what's going on around the National Football League.
All right.
I just loved it when our quarterback shredded the defense. I mean, just ripped them. That's what has me feeling really nicey. Like watching Jared Goff go 18 for 18, 292 yards and 2 touchdowns. Got me feeling nicey. I couldn't do that pregame warm-up. Jaden Daniels, just a rookie, 26 out of 30, 87%, 231 yards. He rushes for 47. He's doing everything. Shredded, baby. C.J. Stroud, 345 yards, brings the Texans back, wins it at the buzzer. Shred him, Stroud.
I love this.
There's 30 more seconds. Hold on.
Baker Mayfield coming off a tough loss. 345 yards in the hot, humid Tampa Bay weather. Heat them up, Mayfield. Keep shredding them, baby. Sam Darnold. Who'd have thought the Vikings would be 4-0? 275 yards, 3 touchdowns. Go to Lambeau Field and win again, baby. Keep it rolling, Sam. Shred 'em.
Is that a real song?
I don't know. But this is like what you talk about, sign of the times. John Gruden on TikTok. Skies are opening up.
I couldn't do that in pregame warm-ups.
So I thought somebody had taken the video and like a mixtape, put some music behind it. But then when I realized that Gruden was like dropping that in, it made it 20 times funnier.
Now you got to go and watch the video because look how crazy he looks. Like he looks like he's jacked up on something. Look at him.
Yeah.
Man. The guy just likes football, man.
That sounds way more like you or somebody else doing an impression of John Gruden than the real John Gruden. He has become a caricature of himself.
He's embracing the character.
Robert asking, is that John or really Gruden? That is really John
That's
Gruden.
John Gruden, man. Talking about Sam Darnold, talking about Jaden Daniels, man. Talking about all kinds of quarterbacks around the league. Baker Mayfield.
Jay Garcia.
And the humid Tampa Bay.
Can you do one for ECU? Jay Garcia.
Jay Garcia, 12 interceptions in 5 games for East Carolina. Quit throwing interceptions, Jake.
Not so nicey.
Not so nicey, Jake.
What is a nicey?
I have no clue.
ECU's 0-3 when he only throws 1 pick.
East Carolina is 0-3 when he only throws 1 pick. So keep throwing them, Jake.
Boo-doo-doo. Josh says, I'll take that energy over Mike Houston's buzzwords.
Practice.
Great practices.
Great practice.
Are y'all on the pylon stage now? Kick a man while he's down stage?
I was kicking him last year for the Tuesday, Wednesday, great practice.
Well, I've been around here long enough that every coach talks about great practices, so it doesn't even affect me anymore.
Let me tell you guys about a guy that I know, Scotty Montgomery.
Yeah.
Scotty Mo.
Practice king. Yeah. Still no. Should there be a from the helm or anything right now? Does John Gilbert need to say anything? If so, what would he say?
What would he say? Nothing. He would say a lot without saying anything at all.
Yeah. Maybe we need Tim Panetti. He's a guy that can type a lot of words to say nothing. But answer this question. Does John Gilbert need to come out with a statement to Pirate fans today? After Saturday?
I think today's a little too late.
Should he have come out with one after Saturday's loss?
Yeah.
What do you think, Zach? Yay or nay?
I don't know. I really am half and half on it.
I say if the Pirates are 1-4, 1-5, 2-3, I think there needs to be. I mean,
but that big win over ODU changed the tide.
Well, just not even that. Like, you start the conference off 1-0, then you lose to Charlotte. Maybe if you go back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
Well, if you lost to UTSA, that would be 3 straight losses. Then I would say yes. Probably there would be something else.
All right. So you and Zach are saying, maybe not. Jarrett, you say yes. What should the statement have been?
Sorry.
That's it.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Sorry, we're sorry.
I am for real.
I mean,
sorry, Pirate fans. I am for real.
I would only take a
Never
statement.
made you want to call the 5th quarter and call for Mike Houston's head.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're not going to get anything. And I'm kind of like you, Zach. I don't know if there should be something out there.
What would he say if he's not? Because he's not going to do anything yet. So why even say anything to us?
Sorry.
Until there's sorry doesn't help me at all.
What does sorry mean though? What sorry for what?
Sorries are empty.
Sorry, we got our ass kicked.
Well, Mike Houston did that himself after the game.
Yeah, I want everybody to apologize to me.
It didn't make me feel better, so I don't think John Gilbert.
I want the professors to apologize. They got nothing to do with the team.
You want anybody associated with ECU to apologize?
Yes.
All right.
I need a
John Moody, apologize.
Yeah.
John Moody, we need you to apologize, bud. Put down the leaf blower and apologize to us right now.
Caden Norman, come inside and apologize from your gardening.
I graduated from East Carolina. Should I apologize?
No, if your check is signed by East Carolina University.
Okay.
You used to have that happen.
Used to.
Yeah. I got fired from East Carolina.
I got forced to quit from East Carolina, so.
This is like...
Wow, you guys are doing great.
This is like ECU rehab. Like when you get booted from ECU, you come over here. All right. Well, mum is the word. We're not getting anything, I reckon. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue on the Fleet Feet Rundown. Hey, sports fans. 2 baseball playoff games, college football, NHL regular season.
Just started.
You mean the game just started?
The first game of opening night.
It's not even night. How cool is that?
Right.
We've got a lot of sports going on. And we'll talk about it when we return after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
The 6th annual ZTA Think Pink Runway Fashion Show will be held on October 19th. Did you know that 1 in 8 women will have breast cancer within their lifetime? Sadly, there is no cure. Our mission is to make 1 in 8 none in 8. Join us at ECU Student Center on October 19th as we raise money to fight breast cancer. For tickets or to sponsor a table, please call 704-960-2052 or visit our website at thinkpinkrunwayfashionshow.weebly.com.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at QualityEquip.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Worth Chiropractic and his team are offering a new patient special only at the new location. Come see them at this fantastic facility. A visit to our new location gets you a free consult, complete exam, digital x-rays, and more for only $29. Our amazing new patient $29 deal is only available at the new location, Worth Chiropractic West, 2100 West Arlington Boulevard, offering the same safe, no surgery, drug-free treatment, convenient, comfortable, and cost-effective.
The Rick House is Eastern North Carolina's premier restaurant and bourbon authority. Jefferson's, Basil Hayden, Woodford Reserve, and a Midwinter Night's Dram are just a few of the incredible bourbon options. The Rick House features the very best steaks and fresh, made-from-scratch pastas. The Rick House can host your corporate event or special parties in the 3,000-square-foot banquet hall. Join the Rick House for Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for the wine tastings on the last Friday of every month. The Rick House.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone someone who cares.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
This is Mack McCarthy, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need for extra cash. Visit nfcmoney.com. Now back inside to your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Mike P says, unless it spirals and you see what you saw Saturday each week, they are not going to fire Mike Houston until after the season. He says, if he makes a bowl game, I bet he's back next year. What do you think? If East Carolina goes 6-6, does Mike Houston return for a 7th season?
He's out.
No, there's no reason to pay the buyout as ECU. I don't think we can afford the buyout if he makes a bowl game.
So he's back for season 7.
The buyout is not worth it if he goes at least 6-6. Despite my own opinions, it's not worth it for the school.
Okay, Jarrett.
I think we should have fired him this week simply because I think we can win 6-7 games, go to a bowl, and then he comes back next year, and it's the same old crap.
We'll have a couple of new quarterbacks.
For the third straight year in a row.
Jamie says Temple loss would be a showstopper. Jamie, how many times have you said, like, must win? And not just you personally, but, like, the Charlotte was it for me. Seinfeld gif walking up from the seat. I've had enough.
How much can I not wait about something? I mean,
how much can you, huh?
How much can I not wait to hear something from you, Clip?
Wait, I know what you're saying, but how is that relevant to this?
Jamie can't stop saying stuff. I can't stop saying stuff. I can't wait to hear your opinion on this.
10-4. PC goes 6-6. I'm gonna say we bring in a new head football coach.
What is the buyout after the season?
I don't know. I need a money guy.
He's here till 2026.
Yeah.
At $2.5 million a year. I don't know when that resets.
I was told that there is a man with money that is ready to pay whatever it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo.
I could throw in a couple bucks.
Yeah. I've heard that there's an angry man with money.
Put a $5 in. I like this angry man, whoever he is.
Angry man.
He's my friend.
All right. Tuesday night, Conference USA action. Who do we got tonight?
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Angry that they did not make my Outsiders Top 5 poll, and they will take it out on Pitbull tonight.
Dolly!
Dun, 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 dun. FIU at Liberty. Liberty minus 16 total, 55.5. Zach, what do you think?
Liberty's going to smack them.
Smack them around?
Bad.
Okay. Liberty minus 16. In Major League Baseball, Phillies Mets about to go at it in about 15 minutes, and then later tonight, the Dodgers taking on the Padres. NHL is underway.
The Kraken.
The Blues.
Now wait a minute. Wait 1 second.
People have played games. It's kind of like the MLB where they don't count because they're international, but they do count, but they're not opening night games.
Nah, that made zero sense.
When you say international, so like they played Russia?
They played in Czechoslovakia against
Russia.
another NHL team.
Did they play China?
Or Latvia. They played in Eastern Europe against another NHL team.
Buffalo. The Buffalo is already. What the hell?
They're 2-0.
Hold on, no.
They play a set of games.
They're 0-2.
0-2.
But that's not what I'm. All right, so Zach.
Yes.
How many are there? 3 games tonight?
So yeah, I believe so. 3.
All right, so I was just looking at it. I was like, well, this is a real game, I guess. Blues Kraken, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bruins Panthers, that's a real game.
Sure is.
And I was like, oh, this is an exhibition deal because the Blackhawks take on the Utah Hockey Club.
That
Utah
makes me
Hockey
furious.
Club is a real NHL team.
That's their actual. That's not a placeholder. That's their actual team name. That's what the fans voted on.
I think
These morons.
They could have had an actual team name and said nah.
We got rid of the Coyotes for this.
I think it's kind of cool.
Washington football team, Utah Hockey Club.
You would be a fan of that.
What's better, Utah Hockey Club or Utah Commanders?
You know what I thought? I thought the University of Utah's hockey club
I did
was
too.
playing.
Club hockey team.
They got rid of one of the best brandings in the NHL for that.
Their logo is kind of Carolina bluish. It says Utah in black. Above that, it says hockey in white. Below Utah, it says club in white. They have no. Do they have a logo?
I want their merch now.
Their logo is
That's
just
the
the state of Utah.
It's a circle.
It's white people.
It's Mormons.
Multiple wives.
Don't make that joke.
Why?
I got a very scathing email.
Oh, okay.
When ECU played BYU about doing a hacky Mormon joke.
Next year.
I mean, sorry, I guess.
Hey, dude, you want apologies? But sometimes you have to apologize.
I mean,
Give
not
me
for
your
that.
Give me your email, Jarrett.
Jarrett Watkins 113 at.
Let's see. Mike P said, would you fire him after going bowling 3 of the last 4 seasons? After where we were under Mo? Yes.
Look at the bowl games and look at the. Yeah.
Yes.
Because who cares about bowl games?
Oh. Now, are you being me right now, or are you coming on my side?
No, I think I'm starting to get on the hate bowl games train.
Hey, look.
Because we want to win championships.
Yeah. I don't want to go
We
to
reward him by just going to a bowl game?
the Dollar General Bowl.
Yeah, the Birmingham Bowl doesn't really get me up. That's not.
The thing is, I love bowl games. Just right now.
And you love sports, and
I
that's fine.
But we need to take it more seriously.
I didn't say that.
Gonna get your student pirate club revoked.
Oh no, I pay money for that.
Matt says beat Army and he is gold. 2% chance. Yeah, Pirates beat Army. We're having a different discussion.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
Huh?
Beating Army, that's funny.
I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and act like Army or some world beaters. They have beat bad teams.
They have a worse strength schedule than we do somehow.
Yeah, we could beat Army. We're not going to be favored to beat Army, but we could beat Army. It's not that daunting.
And it's going to be just another roller coaster. Like we saw last week when we beat UTSA, everything was hunky-dory. Then you're looking at, the potential of going 2-0. You beat Army, you're winning. You have a winning record in the conference. You're going to have a happy 5th quarter. I feel like the Charlotte game is going to be forgotten, and then you're just looking for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that much. I still think there will be people upset we beat Army because they don't want Mike Houston to be here anymore. But I don't know. We need to take a break, though. We'll get Bryce Williams' thoughts on all this. He was here the final year of Ruff and McNeil. We'll ask him about. Well, that was different because you didn't really see the end coming. You thought Ruff would have gotten another year because of the injuries and everything. But we'll ask Bryce about the current state of ECU football. We'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors, presented by
Stroud Marine.
Way.
Huh?
Is that new?
Yeah.
Yeah. Way.
Oh, you're celebrating. Thank you, Strauss Marine. And Zach may chime in on that segment as well. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday after this.
Are you ready for football? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Pirate fans, East Carolina tips off the 2024-25 basketball season soon, so now's the time to purchase your season tickets. High-flying senior R.J. Felton leads the charge on the men's side, while Farmville native My Joyner looks to lead the women back to the NCAA tournament. Men's season tickets start as low as $125, while the women are just $45. Go to ECUPirates.com or call 800-DIAL-ECU to purchase your tickets today.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials are only $7.99. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and a drink on the patio. Join Down on Main Street every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Public notice, Discount Master Furniture, Greenville, 1501 Evans Street. Everything must go up to 75% off. Living rooms, bedrooms, dinette, purple swivel chairs, ECU, $99. Desk chairs, $10. Queen mattresses, $199. Sofas, much more. Discount Master Furniture up to 75% off. 1501 Evans Street in Greenville, and I'll see you there!
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Partial to pastrami, craving a Cubano. Yeah, sounds delicious, but boom! Add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Trust me, your boy's eaten a lot of sandwiches in his day, and the one thing I can say with absolute fact... every bite is better with Pepsi.
Ahoy there, mateys! It's Captain Jack Spare of R&R Tire Express, your local tire and wheel shop in Greenville, offering affordable, easy payment options for easy ownership. Savvy? Our customers love our treasure of tires and wheels, easy payment options, and customer care package too. To learn more about R&R, stop by 3920 US 264 or rnrtires.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you ready and pre-approved? Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans. The Integrity Home Mortgage team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir offers over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve. Call them today at 252-714-2076. Integrity Home Mortgage, Pirates supporting Pirates. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, J-Bone working the audio side of things. Zach has moved over to the video production board. We got Chan Man. The question is J-Bone prepared to play our next guest's intro? I'm going to say he's not, but I'm going to say he'll have it in just a moment.
Zach can help him out.
Yeah. We'll get him on that. So we can't talk to him until we hear the song.
I saw the light, I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man.
Beat up in the house, baby.
I'm her.
You're right there.
Yes, sir.
Is that no? Chingy? I like the way you do that right there.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. All right. Trap is on HBO Max. Heard it sucked to some people. Heard it was okay. I think I might watch it tonight. Bryce, I'm gonna get away from sports.
Yeah.
A, my NFL team is too good right now.
Right, and your man is just balling.
He is balling. B, my alma mater. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the classroom at ECU.
Yeah,
Bryce.
you did.
You?
Does that explain the blood stains in Joyner Hall?
Yeah, and all the scabs on me. Bryce, you put those that same blood, those sweat glands, and all those tears, those buckets of tears, onto the field, onto the turf at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium.
I have.
So it doesn't make you happy to see what transpired on Saturday.
It's very disheartening.
I'm not going to go. You didn't have many texts on Saturday.
I was going to ask, was there commentary from Bryce Williams?
Not really.
I didn't.
Not as many. I feel like the week before you were talking about specific plays. This Saturday you were speaking more in generalities that
generalities
that we're not good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I was just. Yeah. It started there.
Yeah.
It was brief, because by the end of it, I just went.
There's really nothing to say.
No.
And just a horrible performance by the Pirates on Saturday.
I never would have thought it.
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
There was a tight end touchdown.
There was.
Cheesav, yeah. Tyler Savage.
Did the old unbalance thanks to Holden Nailers. I remember that formation. I saw he had done something.
His film breakdown, yep.
His film breakdown. Not a bad person to reference. That unbalance, how successful that could be. Me, John.
He's talking about himself, folks.
Yeah, you.
This guy's making plays out here.
Because you're unbalanced.
That too. That too. But yeah, we got a tight end touchdown, and that was it. Yeah. So that was at least a positive.
We've kind of been talking more big picture than the game itself, Bryce. You come in the midst of a discussion about Mike Houston and his future here. And first of all, where are you on Mike Houston? Should he remain the head coach at ECU?
What does that loss on Saturday mean for his future?
I'm going to let that decision be made to the people who make those decisions. It's very unfortunate, we'll say, what is happening right now and happened Saturday. Like I said, I've never would have thought that we would lose. Last year, we lost to them. Well, personnel, I think, was a big part of that. But this year, with all the high hopes of what we wanted, this offense to be, and what we wanted them to accomplish, what was, I guess you could say, promised. Was definitely a letdown yesterday, Saturday. Like I said, whenever I played, I mean, not that you looked over teams, but I mean, just where they're running the same offense, basically as I was running, and we did it very well. I don't know why this team has yet to master that. It was never really a difficult offense to grasp. I would like to think we have the talent to have done it, but you would think, okay, we lost at home, against Charlotte last year when they were horrible.
Which is still not good, no matter how bad we were.
Well, exactly. And then so you would think, okay, let's have a little taste of revenge.
Yeah.
And pride to beat I'm going to say it, inferior athletic program in football. You would think, generally speaking, through history and this and that, and especially as my mindset, I would definitely think we are more superior than Charlotte football, especially from what I've experienced when I played. So to have lost to them like we did definitely hurts. If it was a shootout, okay, we still lost, which is actually horrible, but unfortunately we got trampled and embarrassed, and offense did nothing.
Offense did nothing. Defense was shockingly bad.
That was definitely hard to understand there, because obviously
it's the one thing we could count on.
Right, most definitely.
This is what we hang our hat on, but the hat rack wasn't there.
The hat rack was not there. The bag to put the fries in wasn't even there. The fries weren't even in the grease, I don't think. That was definitely
the fries in the bag.
So that
Be
was
careful,
definitely...
Jared. It can get addicting to play sound bites, but I want you. Hey, if you feel it, hit it.
I've had like 8 I wanted to press. I felt like that was a good moment to do it.
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
We'll tell you to stop if you need to, but don't ask. Just hit.
Yeah. It was very frustrating. As just kind of a still the player mentality. We have 6 games? 6 games left?
Yeah, we're halfway home, buddy.
So halfway home. So we still have plenty of football to play to have a good season, but we've made our change at QB. I'm assuming that's going to stick to. We have a bye week this week.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's going to stick with Hauser when the next game comes. I'll be very curious to see.
Why do you assume that?
What, as far as maybe he'll be?
Because they put him in and kept him in, or any?
Yeah, because they put him in, kept him in, and obviously if they made a change midway through the game. I don't think Garcia was hurt. If they made a change, that early in the game, at the beginning of the second half, then obviously they're like, okay, bud, there's no reason, why we shouldn't be scoring touchdowns. I mean, the pass, just even look at the passes. One was back shoulder, no Holton picked it out to whatever receiver that was, that with nobody in front of him, that could have been a touchdown. And then just sort of other things leading up to that, I'm sure, as far as, the throws he's making and decisions. So if Hauser's a starter, I'd be, maybe he'll be like, kind of Tom Brady coming back in, with Bledsoe.
Boy, Bryce. And Kawhi Leonard is laughing you off. It sounds like you are saying you still have hope for this season.
Yeah, I still have hope. There's still, because we've won 3 games.
Yeah, 3-3.
And so we got 6 left.
Yeah,
we have very difficult opponents though.
We have won 3 games against Norfolk State, Old Dominion, and UTSA. We need to go down the list of teams that those teams have beaten.
Right.
You want to hear that real quick? We had that yesterday.
Probably not many.
The list of those teams include Bowling Green, Kennesaw State, Houston Christian, Virginia Military Institution, and Virginia State.
Yeah. So, our wins, their wins are great. Obviously, I would like to have some more reputable wins, which we can still have. I don't want to throw in the towel because of how much we got.
Yeah.
But daggum, them boys better figure something out
and figure it out quick.
The more I think about them, I get a little more frustrated just for thinking like what is y'all's problem? Like I feel like, daggum, you're especially for these receivers and the offensive running. To me, it's just look what we were able to do with it. It's just here's just a buffet of just playmaking options. And
is it
stuff
the
like
quarterback? Is it the offense itself? What is it?
Well, there was drop passes I saw. There's one big conversion that was dropped by, I can't remember. It was kind of a low ball, but hit him smack dab in the arms and
smack dab.
And drop that. Run game, I would say we did have the new guy make a good thing, but
had one good run.
Had one good run. So, and then wasn't Charlotte's defensive line supposed to be not? So that is embarrassing that we cannot go against, dominate somebody who has a terrible statistics with the run game. So these, you know what? They may not. We had Gams on our team. I don't know if there's any Gams on that team. There's a few.
Are we lacking Gams?
I think we might be lacking Gams or some softies. I don't know. I'm gonna say not all of them, but dadgum, there may just be some guys who just
the lack of Gam.
The lack of Gam.
Tyler
with
turds. You don't win with turds. Tyler says, "What is the reputable win remaining on the schedule?" I would say at this point, undefeated Army, undefeated Navy would be reputable wins.
Yeah.
So reputable to who? People across the country nationally, there are none.
Yeah, none.
But to us,
with the conference and all that stuff. So
you can put those two in, and
North Texas.
Yeah, again, not a big name, but they're playing good football.
Right. So, as far as I think that's a good thing. Nationally, no one gives a rat's, really.
Nationally, we didn't really have a chance for a reputable win outside of Liberty. If you want to.
Maybe?
App stinks.
Yeah. Oh, they doing bad too?
They stink.
Oh, God.
They stink.
They lost 48-14 to USA after they beat us.
Well, never mind. So, let's free. We got, like I said, we got a lot of football left. Still opportunity to freaking do something. I'm not calling everybody out because there's some good players that we still have, but damn, son, y'all just better lock in,
focus
in.
Lock in, John.
Exactly.
Jared's on it.
There we go. He's hitting it where it needs to be, baby. So they need to grow up, toughen up something. Because I remember
every sentence I'm gonna start looking at him like, all right, hit it. Which one you hitting?
I don't know. It's just frustrating because my gosh,
Alex wants Bryce to talk to the team. Quote, what is going on? Dadgum.
This is all trying to be PG here. But
would you call them cheeks?
They were cheeks Saturday. Might be some damn cheeks out there.
I believe you said.
Oh, man.
Hopefully they hear this and they just realize, hey, I don't want to be an embarrassment. Because here's how I think about some things. It's like, you're not playing very well. How are you going to strut around all proud at campus? Daggum. People are going to look at you and say, well, y'all are sucking. So,
well, Bryce, after the game, I guess some Charlotte players said ECU quit in the second half.
I saw that.
Who knows if that's true or not? I guess
they may just be saying. Hopefully, they did it
right
because it was still a fairly close game after the beginning of the second half.
We cut it to what, 10 maybe?
10
in the third quarter.
We cut it to 14. Then got a sack, forced the punt, and then didn't do anything after that.
Yeah.
Our no quarter started with a touchdown. The first play of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yikes.
Bryce, 2015, we've gone over this year a million times. So Lincoln Riley leaves.
Yep.
Shane Carden, Justin Hardy out.
Dave Nickel
in. Ben Kurt is the guy. He is the heir apparent. He gets injured week or so before the season starts. So Kemp, Summers thrown into the fire. We've gone over that a million times. Y'all were, after 3 games, what's today? October the 8th. On October the 10th, you lost your 3rd game of the season, making you 3-3. Now, at that point, you did have a win over Virginia Tech, which was good, and a very close loss to Florida, which we've gone over a million times. But this is different because ECU's coming off a 2-10 season, where you guys were coming off a 10-win season.
10, 8, 9. What was it, John?
8-5. Lost 14. To.
So 10 was in 13?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
And the Beef O'Brady Bowl.
Which was disappointing. You wanted more wins.
Yeah.
We used to be disappointed at your 8-win season.
Yeah.
That's not good enough. But you're coming off that. I thought there was no way Ruffin McNeil would be fired due to the circumstances, the injuries, and everything. But he was. But like, do you remember being 3-3? What do you remember? We've gone over that season, but at this point in the season, when you're not where you want to be, it's got to be frustrating. Yeah. Are you thinking there's a long season ahead? Or are you thinking I just need to get ready for the NFL? Are you thinking it's over?
No, we were definitely frustrated. I'm trying to think back.
You won the next one against Tulsa, by the way.
Yeah, won that one against Tulsa. I think it was just definitely like a bummer because you're like, okay, what the heck's going on? I see most of these were all fairly close. Well, I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, the Florida loss was close. At Navy, you guys struggled against Navy during those roughing days.
Yeah, God, that was bad. That was a good game to me, but we didn't win as a team, so whatever. It was definitely like, okay, what the heck's going on? Kind of figured, obviously looking back, and it's like we kind of realized now what probably was the problem. And probably, it is a problem because we have definitely had all the talent we had, on that team. That was
again at your quarter. I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to say you didn't have a lot of talent.
Yeah,
you guys were snake bit at quarterback.
Yeah,
you had two quarterbacks playing that year that did not expect to play at all.
And according to you, decision making at quarterback, you say if you let Kemp go, and then have Summers wherever, he was a great player. Yeah. Let him focus on receiver or running back. You think you would have had a better year that year?
I think so. 100%.
Yeah, looking back at it.
Because Blake balled in daggone BYU.
Yep, that was an awesome game. That was a fun game.
Yeah. But as far as the mindset, it was just, as they say, on to the next week.
But you did that as a player? You could lock in like that?
Yeah, for the most part. This sort of back there like, damn, what the heck is going on? We've lost 3 games, but it's move on to the next. I don't remember ever, during the game, it was never like, dang, we've lost 3 games. It was always just right.
That's more fans and outsiders probably. The team, you win or lose, it's immediately here's your papers for next week, right?
Right. Yeah.
Here's practice.
You're moving on. You watch film on that Sunday, and I remember Coach K saying, "All right, forget it. On the next week." And I think that's what we did. I would hope these guys are having the same mindset. I'm definitely not proud of our season, but whatever. And hopefully they do that because, like I said, there's 6 more games to actually have a really good season. So we're gonna hope that that does happen. Let this one go behind us and see if they can make up for it.
Austin said that loss to Florida was still the most fun I've had at an ECU away game. He liked his time in the swamp.
Yeah, it was wild.
Pirates hung tough that day.
I know.
Bryce Williams, very tired on that last drive.
I was making sure JT was...
You were making plays and looking after your teammates after
JT,
you got knocked out.
JT, are you fine? You're helping me out.
J-Bone, take us to break, man. We'll come back. We got to get our Pirate Radio Outdoors presented by Stroud's Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Jared got a little upset with me. I said, we'll hear from Bryce, maybe hear from Zach. He said, what, you don't think I go outdoors? So we'll let Jared. We'll see what he's been up to as well in the outdoors. Got all that and more coming up. Pirate Radio Live on a Tuesday. Back with you after this.
You want a sub made the authentic Jersey way? You go to Jersey Mike's. You want a radio idea? You go to me. Like this. I'm a talking dog that only talks about Jersey Mike's. My owner says, hey, buddy. And I'm like, get me an authentic Jersey sub. He says, that's all you ever think about. And I say, no. I also think about teaching myself to drive the Jersey Mike's, but until I figure that out, you're all I have. Woof, woof. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose, 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
The arrival of fall also means the arrival of new clothing at Russell's. Hey, it's Rhonda, and we're gearing up for a new season. New color, new texture, new styles, and even a few new lines. Whether it's game day, school day, church day, or wedding day, we have you covered. It's all the quality clothing lines you've come to love and enjoy at prices you can afford. We're open 10 to 5 Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Alterations are provided and handled in-house. A clothing store to meet your every need. Russell's Clothing in historic downtown Washington.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Take a hit from a 300-pound linebacker, and you better be wearing pads. Take a hit on the road, and you better have good auto coverage. When you've got North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance, you've got the best local agents ready to help you bounce back. If you don't, well, you'll probably play football without a helmet, too.
This is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning. Give me a call today, and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with Harris Real Estate Group, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates!
I'm here with Jamie Lane with Carolina Hardscapes and Pools. Jamie, what's new?
For starters, we're building our new building out at 5019 Highway 43 South. We've also put together a 10-day pool package.
A 10-day pool package? What does that mean?
Well, people think pools take a long time, but with this package, we break ground and have you swimming in 10 days. Go to CarolinaHardscapesandPools.com or by calling 364-1201. You can stop by our office on Fire Tower Road. We can make your backyard dreams into a reality with landscaping, patios, fireplaces, and outdoor kitchens.
Carolina Hardscapes and Pools.
Enjoy the outdoors.
This is Wyatt Lunsford Shankman. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl-space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callnublue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Also, the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates and ENC. The Buccaneer Music Hall has all the fun for your Sunday fun day covered. Every Sunday, kick off the day at the Buck. The Buck has the largest 4K screen in Greenville, along with 18 TVs, so you won't miss any game, along with weekly jersey giveaways starting at 5 p.m. Score every Sunday at the Buck. Also, tomorrow at the Buck is acoustic night. Thursday is Singo, and Friday will be the McHale Buck Band along with Jake Sutton on Saturday. So go out to the Buck and have yourself a good time. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, fun night at the Bug last night. We did our first jersey giveaway during sports trivia. Congratulations to Ben.
Big Ben.
Ben is a fan of the Packers, so his name was called. Actually, we do it in a very fun way. We've got the wheel on the screen.
That was electric.
And we eliminate names one by one, each name, and everybody was really into it. It was fun.
And then my team and Ben's team was tied for first, and that's how we determined the winner of trivia last night.
We went back to the wheel.
With the wheel, which was
great.
awesome.
But Ben was the winner, went through the jersey box, pulled him out a fresh, unopened Jordan Love jersey. Which he was excited about.
Which he loved.
We'll do a jersey giveaway every Monday night at Sports Trivia. They also have a jersey giveaway on Sundays at 5 o'clock at the Buck. And I may have to keep going because my team has been good when I've been there.
Yes,
sir. Jamie says the AAC is dominating the Group of 5 power rankings for making the playoffs per ESPN. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I don't know why you're looking at those rankings. I have Clips Outsiders Top 5. I update it every Tuesday. And I have Army number 2, Navy number 3, Tulane number 4. So I don't know why you're touting. What is that? A radio station? ESPN?
Sounds like nobody to me.
Is that like a local TV station or something?
Bunch of chumps.
Here's your rankings. The Outsiders rankings.
But you take a look at that, Jamie.
Army 2, Navy 3, Tulane 4. Read it and weep. Bryce, one thing they do in the NFL when teams start to struggle, you got a losing streak. And we're not even on a losing streak. We just lost one game to Biff. We're on a 2-game losing streak to Biff.
Biff.
What'd you think of Biff and his man boobs flopping around the other day?
His little side boobage going on.
It's
And losing to a coach like that 2 years in a row.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, daggum.
Bryce, one day I need you to just talk while the mics are on.
Oh, God.
Because I feel like you've said a lot today. I feel like also you could say more, but it's a long season.
Mm-hmm.
You do somewhat in your heart of hearts believe that we can still win some games this year.
I do.
So I think you're being pretty honest with us.
Oh, for sure.
All right. You could be more emphatic sometimes.
I don't know.
Bryce, in the NFL, when teams lose, they have player-only meetings. Usually it's a bad sign, like, we're getting to that point in the season.
Right.
Did y'all ever do that? Like, do you remember doing that when you were at ECU?
I don't really think we were never in the position that these teams recently have been in. I don't remember them. I really don't think so. If they were, they would just say, hey, guys, we're doing good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you had one-on-ones with Shane and, like, just talking about this and that, but nothing like.
No, never. Hey, and then the hoorah there. And
right.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, maybe. If
Whatever works.
This team does it, maybe they need to. Maybe they say, hey, guys.
Yeah, we need something.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, call people out.
So Holt Naylor said after the game, there needs to be screaming going on right now. There needs to be near fights going on right now. Somebody has got to want it and be passionate.
I would agree with that.
You agree with that?
So there's your friendship that you have. And then there's, okay, do y'all want to suck? And you say, I'm sorry your feelings getting hurt, but you're not picking up your weight. So maybe that needs to happen and get some fire into these guys or something, because right now there ain't none.
Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard update. Shout out to my Nerfy squad. No run first inning. But Pete Alonso just put one on the board in the second, an opposite field home run. And the Mets lead game 3. The Mets.
It stinks.
Brett's
not here. I mean, I guess he's on fall break, but.
Dang, I would like to see him here and see him happy.
Are we not on fall break?
That is true.
Me and Zach are students.
Hey, and you guys are.
Dude, Brett doesn't come in when it's not fall break. Like,
that is true.
Yeah.
We have an NHL Buck scoreboard update. First goal of the real opening night season. Vince Dunn from the Kraken opens the score up in the second period.
The Kraken.
Thank you, Zach.
1-0.
Thanks, Zach.
Yep.
Cool, neat story.
Jared's on it, buddy.
Jared, that's good right there, Jared.
Appreciate it. So I call him J-Bone, but it's Jarrett with a T. But are you call him Jared with a D?
I thought it was Jared.
No, that's fine. I think you should stick with it.
It don't matter.
I'll just say Jared.
Jared.
His first few days here, we had like 5 names for him.
We did, yeah. Because he kind of looks like a lot of people. Kid Rock.
He does.
Edwin something.
Edwin McCain, people were calling him. He had a lot of names.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Clip? How do you think? What's next?
You know what?
Who we got next?
My thoughts are I want to be the guy, and I'm here a lot, man.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Dang.
I try to be the guy, not that guy, but the guy. Jared's having
You're scared to talk now.
He's having way too much fun.
I'll back off. My bad.
No, I know.
That was good.
Step up. I love it. Started to sound like Rome. Yeah, and I love Rome. I love Limp. If I say something, Bryce, I don't want to pretend the next day I didn't say it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to either say, hey, I was right, or, boy, I had a bad take on that one. That's a hell of a catch. Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh.
Ball comes out. We're going to have to take a look at this one, folks.
That was on the transfer.
Chandler's saying ball comes out on the transfer. I thought he caught it long enough. If we're going NFL rules,
he said,
if we're going NFL rules, like he had 2 feet down.
Right.
I don't know what the baseball rule is on that, but that is going to be an interesting call.
I've never seen that before.
All right, so if I say something, Bryce, I want to stick by it. I said, and I didn't think this would happen, but I said if Mike Houston lost to Charlotte and Biff Poggi back-to-back years, that's a fireable offense. He needs to be fired.
Right.
Well, they lost, so I'm saying he needs to be fired.
I got you.
I got to stick with it.
Right. Yeah.
Got to go with it.
John?
And that's where I'm at.
Has John? I haven't.
My thoughts on
I like to
the
ask y'all
future of Mike
questions,
Houston?
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, or like just what's going on. Like
State of the Pirates.
State of the Pirates? I just think there's a lot of dysfunction on specifically one side of the ball. And that is whether that is drops from the receivers, maybe not making the right reads. I just think, I don't know, execution-wise from this football team has been spotty all season long because we've seen sparks on the offense, but we've also seen plays that could be sparks that weren't because a guy dropped it or a bad pass or a wrong route. So did I see us being 3-3 here at this point of the season? No, I did not. I definitely did not see us losing to Biff Poggi and the Charlotte 49ers. Not just losing to them, but losing by 31 points. And after the UTSA game, I felt really, really good about the outlook of the season. And we had talked about going to Charlotte, being 4-2, going 2-0 in the conference. You get a bye week, then you're going to Army, who's probably going to be undefeated and ranked in the top 25. And now you're sitting here thinking, how many points can we put up against Army, and how many points can we not allow against Army? Because, like Clip said, they're not playing a lot of good teams, but they're taking advantage of it. They're 5-0 and they're dominating these games. And now you kind of question the outlook of the rest of the season. Where going after the UTSA game, I'm like, hey, we got a shot at the conference championship. And I think the Pirates can, outside of Army and Navy, I think the Pirates can win almost every single game they got left on their schedule. So the first 6 games have been disappointing, and it's been disappointing because you lose to App State where you were up 16-0. You lose at Liberty, who you had a chance to beat Liberty, who had not lost a regular season game in almost 2 years. You lose both of those leads, then you lose, and then Charlotte's the first loss where you look and go, man, right out of the gate, we did not look good. We deserved to lose that game because, we just did not look good at all. So it's just disappointing seeing where we're at and what we could be at this point of the season. So I guess it's just frustration and disappointment right now for East Carolina football, from my eyes.
Well said.
And good job. You ever thought of umping, reffing? Legit question. You ever thought about doing that?
At some point, yes, I have.
Well, you made a good call on that play, Sean. They did say transfer, out on the transfer. Nice. So very good call.
Good eye.
Thank you.
Good eye, John.
I think you would make a good... All right, let's pretend you're a referee and Michael Jordan says that he didn't commit a foul. What would that sound like?
You touched him, Michael. You touched him. You touched him, Michael. What's that? Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Foul. To the gum. But I believe you, Michael. But I believe you.
That's a great. We got to show you the actual video of that, Bryce. It makes me giggle every
time. He didn't touch you, Michael. He didn't touch you. He got me with two hands. Oh, he did? Foul to the gum. I believe you. But I believe you, Michael.
But I do think, and you can take criticism and bullying. So, like, fans will get on you, will just roll off your back.
Yeah, you just got thick skin, bub.
Oh, you said you were going to kill me and my family?
Whatever. Hey, get in line.
Yeah. Back of the line, Bob.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our Pirate Radio Outdoors presented by Stroud's Marine.
Yes, sir.
We'll let you know what's going on the water, in the woods, and beyond, on the Great Plains, from the mountains to the valleys. We'll let you know. To the
ocean.
White with foam.
Yeah. Sandy beach.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. This month, Doug Henry is giving back for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and with every vehicle purchased, they will donate $100 to Eastern North Carolina Cancer Services. Doug Henry of Greenville, right on the price, right on the corner. Go Pirates!
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one-topping New York-style pizza for only $10.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing or not. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
There's a special deal at US Cellular where you can get 4 lines for just $90. It's perfect for you, Barbershop Quartet.
That's us.
There's no trade-in needed, and it comes with 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones.
US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
In this new world of having everything delivered to your home or office, why wouldn't you start using Cellular Warehouse for all of your cellular deliveries? Toby Williams and his team are in the business of delivering phones and tablets every day to customers, which enables you to take the hassle out of visiting a store. The best thing about this great service is that it's free. Call Toby Williams today at 252-799-7051. That's 252-799-7051, and let his team make your wireless experience fast and easy. Cellular Warehouse, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Pirate Radio. Life's good, and why wouldn't it be?
Drink up, me Aussie Yo-ho.
I'm a pirate after all. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine has been locally owned for 50 years, and they are your number one stop for adventure. With 4 locations in eastern North Carolina, Big Rock Power Sports has everything you need to conquer the outdoors. With their knowledgeable staff and wide selection, they aim to consistently exceed expectations and provide you with the very best in industry-leading products such as Can-Am, Honda, Yamaha, and Polaris. So if you're in the market for an ATV, side-by-side, motorcycle, personal watercraft, or boat, make Big Rock Power Sports and Marine your next stop. Big Rock Power Sports, choose your adventure. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
I'm not telling you my source, Chan.
Don't
ask you for your source.
You know what? That is true, and I respect that.
I respect that.
And speaking of respect,
Nobody likes a rat.
EC Basketball Media Day coming up Thursday.
Ton of respect for that.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah, who's going?
Me, Jarrett, Danny Beal will be there, and Jenny.
All right, that's the crew. Who's going to be here? Me, Shirley, Zach,
and Zachary.
You going to be here Thursday?
Oh yeah.
All right, good deal. I feel a sneezer coming. So, John, tell us about our exciting new partnership with Stroud's Marine.
Stroud's Marine, thank you, Caleb Stroud, for sponsoring our Pirate Radio Outdoor segment. We've been doing this segment just about ever since Bryce Williams has been a part of our program. And I was trying to think of a good sponsorship for this segment, and I thought, man, Stroud's Marine would definitely be a great sponsorship for this segment with being outdoors. And you know Caleb Williams on a personal basis. So, Did I say Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
My bad. Caleb Stroud. I called him CJ Stroud like maybe a couple months ago. But Caleb Stroud.
Great mixture of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's kind of like a quarterback for his company.
Perfect.
There we go.
So tell us about Stroud's Marine and your relationship with Caleb Stroud.
Gosh, I have a great relationship with Caleb. Obviously, he's just a great guy in general. Man, he's obviously had his warehouse off of 4 lines, and then he is tremendously expanded to off of Frog level on West Star. And goodness gracious, I've probably flipped or done my personal. I mean, I bet I've done at least a dozen boats. And from mine to boats, I flip, and literally Caleb has had every part I've ever needed. I mean, it's endless. What you walk into his warehouse, and it's just endless amount of parts, from cotter pins to cowlings to motors to anything. I mean, if you're a DIY, you don't even have to be a DIY guy. In the boating world, you can just drive up to Caleb and talk to his guys, and I'm sure he'll be glad to walk you through the warehouse and find that part for you. I mean, just the other day I said, man, I needed this for a transom for a boat, and I said, I'm gonna stop by Caleb, see what he's got. He said, well, we don't normally keep them, but let's look around. Oh, sure enough, I had a transom plate I needed. So, I mean, honestly, anybody in Eastern North Carolina, I mean, stopping by Caleb's, to get any type of part you need for your outboard. He literally has seems like every make and model of outboard there is out there. He'll have that part with well, I guess I can read off the other thing, but please stop by Caleb's, and he's a great guy, and will literally have any part you need. I feel very strongly about that.
And the biggest thing with him, their mission is to save you money and get you back
Most
on the water as quickly as possible. So if you're having issues with your boat, go see Caleb Stroud. He'll get you back on the water.
Yeah, most definitely. He's fair pricing and all of his stuff. And he may just say, I got plenty of those. He may give it to you. I'm just saying he may. Don't ask, but he might. But he's a great guy. He had a motor I've repowered my Blackjack with. So he's something else. He's a great guy.
Find him online, StroudsMarine.com for more information. Your best source for salvaged outboard parts. There you go. So, speaking of which, Bryce, you love to buy and sell and fix and do anything you can with the boat. So what you been doing lately with the boat?
Well, I was actually able to skirt out on the water. Was it Saturday? Saturday or Sunday this past weekend. I did not get skunked. It wasn't an epic fishing trip by any means, but it was a safe trip. Beautiful weather. Boat ran good. Caught some fish, caught some bait. Caught some puppy drum and some trout and stuff. So it was nice. I probably should have gone more out towards the mouth of the river rather than staying sort of inshore in the creeks. But you make a decision, you live with it, and it paid off a little bit. So I've just been fishing, and then obviously getting ready for deer season. Well, ready for deer season. Just ready for a little bit cooler temperatures before I sort of climb up in a tree and try and shoot something.
All right, Zach, how about you?
I haven't done anything yet. I really heavily considered going down yesterday just for tonight, or last night and this morning. Decided to wait. I'll be back down there this weekend. For
Where is down?
Up, I guess, Halifax County, Scotland Neck, North Carolina. I'll be up there. Opening day of rifle season this weekend. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Opening day. When's that? Saturday, I guess?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Bryce, you always try to get one with the bow, right? If you can.
I do, if I can. So right now, I don't really have any rifle stand setups right now. Just the bow stand. So I got some in for shotguns. I could shotgun bow range is all sort of correlated together. So I'm gonna try and get one with the bow. Probably just do that until my hunting lanes dry up because they're flooded right now.
Jarrett, we go to you. What you been doing?
I've been just, walking outside, trying to park maybe towards somewhere over there, 2nd Street, and just enjoy the nice weather.
Have you seen any wildlife or anything?
I did play Red Dead, and I killed a buffalo. Yeah.
Nice. That's you can get a lot from a buffalo.
Yes.
Not really. It was a poor bison.
What?
Thanks, Jarrett.
Gotcha. No problem.
We've had a lot of wildlife lately, Bryce. Raccoon getting in my stuff.
I had one of those in my backyard.
Huh?
I had one of those in my backyard on the grid.
Yeah. Oh, on the grid. Wow.
Do you want me to set a trap?
Nah.
Okay.
Not yet.
You let me know if he becomes a nuisance.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, my wife swears she saw some sort of wildcat walking down the path to the fish farm and looked it up online and thinks it's some kind of bobcat or something.
Yeah.
And she read that it sounds like a woman screaming.
It does.
Yep.
And we've kind of heard that like at night. So
I've been hearing that in my backyard too.
Okay.
We may have a wildcat out there, bro.
Yeah, it definitely does sound like that.
Are those you don't mess with those, right? Or do you hunt them?
You can shoot them. Correct me, maybe, Zach. Is there a bobcat season, or are they kind of just related to just in the predator?
Same thing as coyotes, I'm pretty sure, the predator season.
So you can shoot one.
Okay.
And mount it.
Okay.
I almost shot one last year. I just didn't make up my mind quick enough and it ran away.
Yeah.
I was just telling you not to say anything, Jared. You're good.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's fine. we need to take a break. All right. Thank you to Stroud's Marine. And Bryce is a very happy customer. You should be too.
Most definitely.
We'll take our final break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap it up here on a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Need cash fast? National Finance Company is here to help. For over 50 years, National Finance Company has been the small loan specialist with loans from $1,000 to $5,000 with low payments to meet your budget. We're in the business of getting you the cash you need today. Apply online for a loan at one of our convenient branch offices and get your money as fast as today. It's easy. Get the cash you need. For extra cash, visit nfcmoney.com.
Slow ruins everything, so why not pay less for fast? U.S. Cellular's home internet gives you the speed you need for just $39.99 per month when bundled with a wireless plan with a 3-year price lock guarantee. Get fast 5G home internet made simple. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find a store near you. We go beyond the call.
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? This is a very important step when trying to purchase a home in the current market. Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of loan programs. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
Joanne Weir, in MLS 75974. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender in MLS 208516.
Bostic Sugg Furniture's 87th anniversary sale is a pretty big deal, and so are the savings. Shop special anniversary savings on La-Z Boy, Bassett, and Maven. Best Serta, Helix, Ultra Comfort lift chairs, and more. Special savings on closeout accessories. Framed art values to $350, now $69. Buy any table lamp, get a matching one free. And in celebration of our founding in 1937, get local delivery for $19.37 during the 87th anniversary sale at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This is Garrett Saylor, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a good day for the stock market. The Dow is up 126 points at 42,080. The NASDAQ is up 259 points at 18,182. And the STP is up 55 points at $5,750. For a more personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, J-Bone. Zach, Shirley Rhodes. Old Sean being silly. And we got Bryce here. Just went Pirate Radio Outdoors, presented by Stroud's Marine there, Bryce.
Oh, yes, sir. Stroud's Marine. Fall fishing season is here. And at Stroud's Marines, they are stocked up with over 20,000 pre-owned parts. They've got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical, and fuel parts. Just about anything else you need for an outboard. Speaking of outboards, they will buy your old ones. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Visit StroudsMarine.com today for more information. Stroud's Marines, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
All right.
Well done.
Thank you, Stroud's Marine. Thank you, Bryce Williams. Jonathan Jones said, new on NFL and CBS, ousted Jets head coach Robert Saleh. Am I saying that right?
Saleh.
Was considering firing Nathaniel Hackett before he himself was fired. Warren Sharp said, hearing the news his buddy Hackett might be fired, Aaron Rodgers picked up the red phone on Monday to Woody Johnson's private line and told him to fire the head coach.
It's actually not true. He was going to demote Hackett he's not going to call plays anymore, and Ulbrich is going to do the same thing. Todd Downing is going to be calling plays now.
So the interim coach has demoted Hackett.
Because that decision was made 5 minutes before Robert Saleh got the call from Woody Johnson.
I like that you know this and these insiders don't. Who are you talking to?
I'm just on Twitter, and I see the corrections.
He's on top of it. Jared's on top of it.
He's looking for a clip to play.
No, I gotta play the closing bed.
Oh, okay, hit that. Zach, thank you. Jared, great job. Shirley, we'll see you tomorrow. Sean, I had fun with you, buddy, as always.
As always, I had fun with you too, man.
Bryce, thank you for coming in, giving us your thoughts on ECU football.
Yep.
Do we just hope there's brighter days, man?
I hope there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hope so. Talk to you next week. Have a good weekend.
Y'all too.
All right. And thank you, fine folks, for tuning in on this Tuesday. We'll be back with you Wednesday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio.